Day number 7 of July 2025. Nomiensa Abwa Pausima and song Marenfi Seutie Dwabrem live OTEC FM so 102.9. Dwabrem. As for an emergency reason, say Nyami Admochna, Dr. Cass Bessa joining a live on Dwabrem show with so na fe. Major stories I make headlines across Ghana on in Abuja for and so as Hunkunyana from Madrid Ghana home. But for Nedye, Metnem na fe Bibia and so aye kama na Cameroonian fast dama Evans JC Kappa. Sanso na efia beduka eche ne same kwao a mo teche na wiemie di dwumadie bremo at the appropriate time no ebeti mpeni for representing the various political parties that will show we so representing the ruling NDC no Ura Yusuf Isa Gani a no ye member of the Ashanti Regional Communication Team member party no and afi Ura Ishak Cheibo Brobe penyina Oye Tescon patron ewo Kumasi Technical University obekasa ediama NPP na fe so ore Dr. Abraham Jemfi onye lecturer ewo Amstead ebeba na fe so obabegina mas content crana fe wachadwen ediafa issues ewo ho enawie na awie na yenyantie yes member of parliament for Akwatia chese papai afrimu ya ajese akwakoyenzi papai wa bre in fact Enyina bekai after elections sembe na na fa ne ho wa bra na swear in new members of parliament the floor of parliament no penyini na say chese ye issue arrest warrant ne chese sembe bre you see no arrest ma aba enawie say openyini no bibi into a film ama chese akwa ya rehosem but enadwumadi e ba behwe no 24-hour economy no launch ne course so last week na emunsem eyensem bebre na afi reactions awodo aba ene emu counter reactions ni ade ebetietie bi na afi ya dwendwene sa asem no eho na enkomo so efa elections eno eba so afi 2024 no eno so asanso pima na ewie ade bawura nilante edin semni bia tudwa sanso na member of parliament and as a former member of parliament for Okaikwe North penyine no so ede nsem kakra tudwa ni nyina ho nsem ayede ba na GFK Justin Frimpong Kodia ono na general secretary ma NPP amanyoko no wode nsem kakra tudwa nza Blekuma North abato na mpenimfo ansa ye nhye about 19 polling stations yes akoto so aba ho no reactions how do pina na eba na wie ya ye ba badwendwene ho wo Dwabrem dwumadie so enti Mesha say unye fidie ni free ha show ni packed as usual. Ebe take a first commercial break aba. Ye ba Kwame Ajenim Boatin Professor AKOTO na afi Mami Adwoa Nyanta Tando. Wome join me na afi yetumi a review stories how do I make headlines na wie na yamakwan ama yen reps medical bobo mudin omo represent the various political parties na ba na yadwendwene nsem no honti enye fidie ni free ha bidin the AKOTO Isaac from KANU samra kopim no nsia a be sorry so ama no nsia kase ebo aba no Dwabrem ba de asede mu odin so be ma yenua nana krobia enna bedwafo asembe ba debi omo tinam dumienu no enche bia no mo sorry so yedom ase for holding the station down of course dwumade na course so nsema ahodo omo solve ni ade nyina no yebeda omo ase ye tani aba ye ba na ye di Dwabrem dwumade no ahyehyɛ so
Dwabrem mami money adwuma uda dan ya ye fe.
Mira me da se. Na esomoye no na aka o.
Eno de anwene ho maame. Aha dan ya ya boso fefefe nyina. Eye Donima C complex ahunu se. Etoda enua ye de boya dan so no. Eta hunu anase mpo emuta kokko a. Eba saa na dan ne nwunu. Enti odi DSL alloying steel trusses. Enadia ye de go dan so aba. Edan bia utumi di go so. Efo ena anwe na achen. Enti se odi DSL alloying steel trusses yi ego dan so wia. Na odi Donima NMK premium roofing sheets. Enchansen aboso aka ho. Oh, na chese adwuma na NMK premium roofing sheets enchansen a Donima dia ben. Ye o ma hodo. Ye wo NMK lawn span. Alloying and governance. IBR and NMK nails. Emu pia so se woni sika Donima e ma otua ne kakran. Wenum ye latest products Donima diaba abeka dada ne ho.
Enti me nkɔ he.
Kwasafo YF Johnson Obenjiare anafre 0244126625 and 0540101555. Donima Steel Complex. Babia at the power F1 no.
Apomode mapade enoane Hepa Plus mixture. Apomode mapade enoane Hepa Plus mixture.
Unia, Pavi, and a black smokes mixture no. Malaria dronana. Anne, say nam sa. Ubeje di sa menim wife nyina ye tested positive. Aye no mbie no. Say a ku malaria mo nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho. Won ma wo ye Hepa Plus mixture no. And wodi we nsu aba. Sentia. E wo say wo immune system e strong da bia. Enti Pavi
e support immune system no.
Na plasmox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. Ete say etipaye, afiafie, wonu mu ato, ahomre no mu sa. Achekura 4 days na Pavi and the plasmox mixture. Wanom no e tu malaria na se kura. Anya sa dia ko hu doctor. Fra 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. Magie drone di pa. Pavi plasmox and Hepa Plus nyina. Apemfo abato mo manufo. Enu kwada woni mfiedu mienu kan. Our pharmacies na herba shop.
FDA aje edwede nkrato yatum. Odofo, utwitwi wosi a eya moja fi wanu mo ba na unum nsu a enwuna wosi ekikime ana ahyemese. Eya na niam bi hyehyehye sentem mfifi ho se bi hyehyehye ho. Eya na enka efi wanu mo ba. Ti wo kaso bi ho na otwitwi ni ti konachi ana wosi bi abu ana etu ya pese wusi na pese wusi gold silver ana mpo opese odi braces egu seso ana se wode ne ye wo faase a opese yiyi efiri hode mawo by Grace Dental Services ewo hode mawo etifa wonum ho nyina bra by Grace Dental Services by Grace ewo Kumase Breman DVL ne nchen pe osakwadwo area hwa bibia ni amenkasa 0244 97 68 05 0244 97 68 05 Yedamase
Apomode mapade enoane Hepa Plus mixture.
Pavi plasmox Hepa Plus mixture etutu malaria na se kura.
Sweet darling,
my beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden aba. Busumi pini menti ase me do.
Tie Hepa Plus mixture enya adwuma ebeye wo nipadua no mu no. Afie kura na ebeye onwanwa mo. Eduro ye ma general well-being. Ebusua pomodiri ho hia me yie esne bibia. Entimi manom pefie ha.
She wo ye Hepa Plus husband.
Ye de wa Hepa Plus husband and ye won so wo ye Hepa Plus wife na abo no. Hepa Plus mixer magie drone di pa. Pavi plasmox na Hepa Plus nyina apemfo abato mo manufo enu kwada woni mfiedu mienu nka ho. Our pharmacies na herba shop etufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer mapobodra mapa.
FDRG edwede nkrato yafu.
If you have 250 Ghana cedis right now, it can do wonders for you. Chairman, Fabeji, it could turn your tears into joy in the Access Bank Fakitwabeji Kese promo. Madam, Fabeji, it could get you up to 50,000 Ghana cedis cash prize. Business owner, Fabeji, as a student, make transactions with your Access Bank card, and that could get you Spotify and Netflix subscriptions, PS5, iPhone 16 Pro Max, and more. This be out of class senso. Fabeji, you see what 250 Ghana series can do for you? And Gasakra. Fabeji, it's the Access Bank Fakitwabeji Kesia promo. Deposit a minimum of 250 Ghana cedis and its multiples in your new or existing accounts and be on your way to winning a share of the 580,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes and other amazing rewards. The more you deposit, the more your chances of winning. Promo runs from now to September 2025. This promo is in partnership with NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
Miss Chania Disaheba capsules.
Madam Sieni.
Hey, and to what in Japan and what's the said Disaheba? What is Sasa?
Mendia, wouldn't be. And net dear, for once, my Chiwed, I do Saheba Messana, who come from Mamiano. Oh, my number Tiwadas, Miampa, Caneno, Namis, Namitrina to Cheme, Namiko Yadia so teach me. May number do Saheba Messa, Nina and the Maya free.
I do some radio, yet tried you when you know watching. Yes, it's a young work as ah, Miss say, a person crying to what you baby. Sanya do Saheba Messa and come a woo now. What do I cry? Miss Mabua Basu. Nan say, Ujina Brand.
A fire do Saheba capsules. No, say, Mijina, who's a me a Bamamua.
A Jenny, a young crap. Ah, I do some rate. Oh, be to me. I just a painful. A battery I won't go down for. Anyone I wouldn't fit to me. Kumasi, at a phone out of Fonko to Saheba Center in the clinic. I was swimming macro. Go filling station down Wemu. And a swim Pentecost I saw down. I feel and then I have a shopping from a CPM. 0500 110 115.
I do Saheba, my dancing.
OTEC FM 102.9.
Don't touch that dial.
Dwabrem.
Right, so no me ansamba pa ho sima dumotwe. You go so simkunya so live OTEC FM so 102.9. So just like me kai before the break, Kwame wa ha, Adwoa e wa ha, mpenimfo.
Kanu.
Mamu akwa ba.
Ya Joshua Nyando.
Adwoa ze bia boko de.
Oh, Crystal Dom boko.
We Bone Street and a Brazilian.
We Bone Street.
Bone Street.
4,400.
Ah, dem meka. Who is simple.
Ba o si de hu ye. Ne strands in India.
No, Crepa said, Minu, I mean, Brazilian, Henny Bone Street, never could be count. As a new local name be.
Obedaji, and no Tory and Waboka. I'm already one from Obedaji.
Right.
Mongolian. Peruvian, Mongolian.
Utori Yana. Oh,
that's no, as a more local one be as a bar panning one when he
Obesima.
Obesima.
Yes, I know you're the bo.
I know the bo. And then what him?
I know you're fan, you're the bo.
Oh, okay.
Any kinky near the bo.
I see. Why have you Williams there?
Thank you.
Very disrespectful to say there will be a share there. So you can afford it near. That's fine.
I said, man, penny, where man, so yeah, man allowance in the idea.
Send a human into allowance.
It's
hardcore information said the one city crane. 4,400 you see cap crane.
Obedemo.
Obedem pay, I'm swimming queen.
But Johnny Agrada, but Johnny Agrada,
they say, Obiana Puma,
you better prison officers in
anyway. All right, Adwa. And some more coming with your Monva Moye. Now, you who dear Condia Bamze. The major one by the unfortunate death of member of parliament. Akotia. No say then. Non Tiapona.
We create Friday ya kwame hwe no wadun TV. Fiade ya o. Betina so abe ye communication ah. Enti weekend kakra ya besi ya na dwue obi nim ne ye baaye.
Well, quite me too.
Hey,
Jacko, anyway, I bet you quite a Baromboa in Uncle, yet quite brutal. Anyway, Kwame.
Yo, ebusia for smetwe wa ba fontin tan fedie so na yesin konwa ye di barishia de so mui na yetanse ya na nyime bi ne bo echido me boa na ede nsam ne ba Go TV wo se no kwasem ne TV ne so aye de enti ebusia no nyina madam amotime nka de a mon connect na mon ko Go TV ne so na muduru so ba hu sesini ahodo afi enyema ahodo abu ma nkwada sua de bo agigi moni ne kwasem ne se eduru ba bi na mofra ne sua de eduru ba bi a wo se wo tetre wapuma na wo tra ba bi no nya ne be mo ni agye ne bom mo adwenu enyini eno so na akọ Go TV so senior ahodo Fast and Furious or Sin 8 Bridget Jones Baby and 4 nyina e wo ho no Shrek movies Mr Bean Holiday ni say na Mr Bean movie we say Rat Race F papa Go TV so na benya no more Mnet movies ne kura channel 150 ni so enkola de wo home penny 4 de on enkola Toys from senior ahodo bo musua de kwani nyina enti dial star 759 hash star 759 hash na connect Go TV no na abusia no nyina enenye
Afogasi ke Robert Enterprise main control se baby awo bia no obetumi aba ho aba bedi dwama na yeye eniama ne ye bebre na ba Augustine ke broba ye tonton wo penkania wires ahodo a wo pani nyina da eho na abenya bi fan no type bi apebia nso wadi bi aba ne senti o se chandelier lights no designs ahodo bi a wo pebia benya bi eho or orbit fan wo ho wall lights wo ho wo pe garden lights solar light socket no stabilizers switches video doorbells ni nyina ebi ewo ho for some in country say wo tu akoton ana wo pen nkronkro de akwakwa wadwuma ni nyina wo bo Augustine kebrobe ehwo efe papa okwa na hu nkane ani kebusa hodo ni nyina so abo ne wo fom medofo wodu aduma a wo ben ejabaji wari no woni lavanso na ehwe animo na homa ne ye 0243 179 942 0243 179 942 kwa
tintamfidie no so tekfmghana.com kwa ubenya nsema hodo benu akenkan sanso na okọ Facebook live ni so OTEC 102.9 FM besren wache ama foforo enya bi ahwe na ensam no do so ye bonu fo ye ba ko sewa sewa so na nanoma wo ho kire se no kwasem ni asabia kase aban yesu si wo aboa ama apomni ho so nyina na so asantemantem no Omatu na jeje mama baby ekro no sempenifo anhwe na Ashanti Regional Hospital na wo sewa no omantu ho na mo be hadwen enti ohima owo sewa wone yama na boni sakode sabode di nkomo ye na ntintefian so do bia ka ho asem na akosua abrafi afisa otosume ne sre sabe me ya ban hwe na Regional Hospital no omunwie ema omanfo ho enhare wonno na NPP amanyoko no nso ana wonum adi atodwa se nyame adom a Asianne na share omosie nyina no
Amebo Odaruma sa hospital say I remember say before election no more information say bibia is set
na ka hu
zi akade zi dey ntino mu enya operational
na omose edikan enyina mu a omode beye adwuma wo honom no mu ye full plant no mu ye ho adwuma ekwan ni so be ni
ekwan de enya
fo be mu a sabre na no mo kala sabre o mawie ana o mawie ejiri ye se o mba be chim na ye hu
ekwan ne de almost start operation now ekwan no mo nya ya refer okra call emergency situation na refer an futu nkwa beku futu nkwa betima mo afrim
ekwan ne nye
kwane nyakra so mo ye ho adwuma anyway yanto aso
eti NPP amekona de wo hia na mpanimfo hia mu a wo hia nyina no eye abrekuma not abato mpesios abato commission kire mu nto ne foforo no wo so wo hia to ho adwuma ahwa na muntu a wonum ebetu e de afa ho
na yenkwa Ghana mbra hyeje fie owura Mahama Yariga ono ena ya wotie gwamu ede ema edom kase no wono akasade ato dwase sisia no parliament omo citizens ahodo omo kɔ no won de extension beka ho won betena se adwoada ena afei memrinda wo kyerɛ se niama bebre no a negu omo apono so a enimanim ya wosa womo de nani bika ho na kontententem ne santi eno aba monten so wode ato dwase Monday sana Saturday sisia no womo ede beka omo citizens no sane be ya niama bi egu omo apono so hu ne se hu hia womo ama meshum ameye ho adwuma anya mfiri ho a ebe ha entino womo ede beka on se ne be ya mla hwejafo no womo ebebe fie ho aba bedi dwuma ama se ne amani nyina egu omo pono so no watumi abone pepa tete na se wayi bibia ede afiri ho na ebeto dwase buffer stock national buffer stock former CEO Abdul Wahab yade a yokofo akwa grabe papa yi na chi omo chi no minority kire se bill terms ahodo ni nyina won ma meeting na so besi ne yokonya na adwen se won beja papa no aka ho ebi ema ene minority no mo che se yani abreko won ni yokodie won mu wada ho kosi se won beja papa no de nyade won be free ho sanse won mu nim ne enti a court wo ho na so ya chi obi a da bia ne kwakoshe yokosi e be ye court asem kwa de be kwa na mra no a kire ba bia asem no wo se de to no won nya ne saa enti adu kuma no so kire se papa chi o ma chi ne de until the bones are rotten won so nyai ema ne ye koso no enkoso ko sise atentrene ebeye adwuma e wona sami emu na Sanity Africa survey ene survey de na dwo de wo mo namu papa wo ma ye NDC fo de ene wo ma ye MPP fo de na MPP survey na ba ye na Sanity fo de ba na kire se Kena compare kwa Japan wonu olidi 51.4% and Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia eda 42.2%. Wamo chase wamo ehwe emema wamo ye mebunu wamo hwehwe sectors ahodo bebrenu a empo mantem ahodo bebrenu a en wamo ko ye kwa sa survey no wamo kire se we dia wo medical dia ba no wambe ye biem agise October and afi January na MPP fo na nkasa bokwa kwato wama ba no na last hour wamo dia ba na foforo we yom dia ba die wamo kire se NPP kukudu amanyokuo no wamo mpese agina ne yetom so aba mampanyine di bi won be pribi ne de Canada kompreko Japan ene di animu a wokuta 51.4%. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ene toso ono ewo 42.2% eno eye ensem bia Sanity Africa survey wamo ede aba na agrada wobedema na wonem na lawyer for the aba betu dwase wamo hwe sentence no edema maame na wamo dwene ho a enye yie enti appeal ne de wombekọ na anope ya won makeka wonom ho a wamo ekofo appeal sane ebeya maame no terms ayede ama no so nkonkodam 15 years ne de na lawyer for kire se wamo agitumu ewo kwan biada so a enye yie enti we wamo kọ high court ton sane ebeya court no behwe ne conviction ene ne sentence ni mienu na waka asem ni bi ede ama wonum
na abai ahye se wode eto ebeto fam wo so ya okirema oto fam wo na kwoto abaako bia sidi baako no behwe free so de abo ampuntunwuma eno na eku ahodo bia ka bo musra bai so wonhwe no mfa ehwo hyehye no mu yie no mu nti ase na Ghana Private Road Transport Union GPRTU afi Chamber of Petroleum Consumers OPEC omudi atodwa se enhye wo ho bre hya se ye adwuma nyina omse mpanifa ka se busumi de to so dunsia na nso mo hyema ho krata se nyom pese omuhunu no hunu ni aba na pese wo ye no wabo eho amane e wo ha na se de ye hya se ye pani KANU editu dwa no birichi abodu pon kese betutu nam so amarata da mpa mrahye bedwafie ni nyina ene se okirem a mrahye bedwani a ogina hodima adehye wo akotia abato mpesua so Ernest yaw kumi papai front ma ni tintimu wo kire se babusiafo kra aba abeka se ene dwade ya ena ofiri mu a akwakoyaro hosem edi amagana mai mrahye bedwafie ni NPP amanyuku no on se afimpi no ene edu na abato ne mu ogina mrahye bedwa konya no NPP din mu ana odinkunim ene ebere nkunimdie ba kra ho sem bebere ba ma ho nchiwa sho ne da renyina e bai na nyankemfa no osomro ma hye bedwafie ne brichi abo fofia nto ata no di aba mo anto anka asoro anso ne fomu abetudwa se opani ye ka sei wadan de benkum so
ani enfensi ni enkodi dwa kakra
ya ye ni dwa kakra yanko
abusi ye di dwa de ni na ye ko Osbel Limited honomo na yedru Osbel Limited ho de a ye ka mo sa dansifo mu de nie open blocks papa na de siwudan meka concrete blocks de cement akomu na abosam na wuremu a Osbel ho ana wokro busia the whole West Africa hanyina bi ruma to ye hanyina no enfidia kese odi twa blocks no mienu pe ba ko adi kan Osbel na de abaga na ha de tosome bi yo de emfa ye ho kra obi eso so naniwa Osbel ba ye no blocks ahodo afidie no blocks ne gu hon matum se na ehome din opa fashion for ye de mu bunya nkrofo de bi mu twa nsogu so na ho no Osbel de ne de nam se cement ne abosoma community no nsogu so kra na ye din enti blocks bia pebia concrete pavers ebi wo ho sana clay brick pavers 4 inches solid blocks 6 inches 5 inches nina say hollow and solid bram na Osbel emma obi sanso ana ope grass pavers say blocks ahodo nina so this here from mo say mo na ba che fapim see of fapim constructions one can champs all the dear papa no good na o kire say sa wo na kire akwan a owo kase oben bosrami fo aso da no a on na di hwede mu pe o top blocks nso a kumase ne mfafre mu bebi a wo bukobia no wo de guke makoje free loading free until ba free na watobi 0244 377 612 and 0244 043 805 na yawie ni enyo offensive for the boss ansan body no offensive for match am almost say ensan de ogba na bitu aso na ede enti ya de bitu aso ama wa we Osbel Motors say kra de o sa de adoma to so ocean sales na ekoso we bebu abekọ na moton tiase anam omo nton ka so omo ton tiase anam
friend me so me propose am de buy no o ma hwe ye pa ne ade na mse me das ti o wa kai me nim say ade o ma fa ni na che se ade ma dwene ho pa se ye de bebo apa o ma se
se force na no guso aye ka no na ye ka Osbel Motors ho asam se krom ha de cars no de papa Osbel ho ana wo krom o Pacific Accord CRV Integra HRV ni nyina Osbel de bia ba we Honda cars ahodo no Toyota cars ahodo so Venza ene de aba so frekra hybrid model no where also sounds so B4 BZ4 electric car charger ni nyina e bi wo ho no Frontlander Wildlander Highlander latest model no we no man no je pa Tundra Bim kind of Tundra. To be you can Tundra.
I'm told that Tundra is the right pronunciation.
Tundra is the right pronunciation. Yeah, I person took the phrase Tundra. But I didn't a Tundra. Land Cruiser, Jeep, where Osbel ho. Miss what the Adomato, so don't come you was what table one so. The simple so banyas and ketwa. Into what so. Enti bra bejo dear. Ocean sales no guswa air coso. Now better check what that could jum. And the spot bed in the dish and mupe. Cats papa no Osbel Motors and a diaba from Mason na an impenful any kita ho 0244 377612 0244 377612 Olos kitchen ni Ediane papa fie na no ada mame adwodu pa na tilapia kesie esi nanimu confirm kwame ni bi olu amfam o obedi ni kwan so odu afigo be hono je beans kakra ka ho na ne beans ne tilapia di ni nyina awie mbebo amane na Olos kitchen aduan no de abusia ne de sa ope emu aya no pa branch was one on pem obedi a chance ya no Olos kitchen ho jollof rice so ho no bankunu tilapia ni nyina na catfish ne kra de okwa wo kire point and kill no ono asiesie di amount e mal noodles enti odi obanso order noodles man am di Olos kitchen na man betu jafre say yi abadi to award engagement and naming ceremony misraw se dom no be hia kwa de olu beba be so do ho na ma obi abu samponi bi asanwa se ye kumase asanwa se ezi aso da nchen ho no mu amane 0244 701675 na 0595999227
Doni must come plus some canchosa dance any hunyamani di okwatinua na se wo kwa shuka hade wo ba wo ma krenkren tu krankran de wo de beye wo dan ho adwuma ni nyina ebi ewo ho wani swade hu so besi dan na bemu amdafo ya kodoni ma na kokoto eniama papa ewo ho tropical longspan roofing sheet no a type of beya wo pebia colors no ya wa short kwa no akọ select wo de your tropical alloys and the governor standard sheets ahodo plain colored bibia ebi ewo ho wola shutter gate system automatic garage doors wo de ko nwuma mu wo fie warehouses we a multi-purpose baby de ye adwuma mane ye wo ya carpenter wo ye obi adwuma meso ya kodoni ma ho na ka tro ne set tropical nails na bone mrane carpenter's choice no eno bi na wo pe na doni ma be mo bi sansa ne de e bone wo fompa wo ye de ye adwuma nso ama wo ho ye ha ententem no wawie ye won 1 inch go 6 inches so de ye adwuma ententem your bane wires ne iron rods ahodo nyina wo ho measurement bi ade fabra ye be ye ho adwuma ne de ama na nadaro ma ne wo de boss paper product number ti wuro mu nyina boss no ma mo tonton toiletries no momra meje bi me so wo de business hotels ahodo ni nyina mo so mo mra medi mo tea roll ni tissues ahodo ni nyina e wo hasan say ye Bosch Paper products no eda moton eda bokọ kama wo de siesie wo ho a eye pa we ya hwe wo skin type ne ye ti anya fe na be wase me honam kra eye me hene da bi ye de ne de hygienic ne ye de aba wo ba beto ade nso ye se eye free technical advice wo nya wo ba bia agi donima tina ye kase no e wo asafo YF Junction ye ben Ghana Revenue Authority Tamalekanville ye bekin David Junction no a enkrande kan tamanto ye ben Ghana Commercial Bank tachimai wenchi kwane so wa contain na ye adomboache ne fie hwa na ebutu aye bo adwuma ye mfre donima e wo 0244 126625 ana 0540 101555 na donima je wo so abapa modi niama bebre no aba so na convenience ne wo shoro niama be na wo pe fridge na TV na laptop na ceiling na standing fan ana se den air condition de wo pe bi benya bi dia ma me so popcorn machines ne wo ho e man non stick ne yemu nuane no bibia bi e wo ho niama wo ho ntia ya brabe wani so ade na select wo de e man ta de memma de nkwada ne de ne wo mpaboa box bibia e bi e wo memma uto TV na to fa no na se enwum no wagya agum saa udu tafo ma 3 saka park hwa e na bapa wo ya fro bra soro ho na bra be wani so ade na select wo de na wontumi ma problem ni ho boboni ama na wo pani nyina ma ye delivery ye free e ko ba bia hyane nsuo e ya ba wadi aba wo top no conferences ahodo retreat ha e ye Hepa Plus Life Band na ye kanfo wo mo ya ade o band we wo fa wo no ma wontu sika ngu wo ba be dia agro ne kama dia ma ahoma ne ye 0593 386 133 and 0593 391 848.
Yeah, na enye aha kwame
right sim wa de munchia ba ku ni wa memfa so na fe enye mu ma mpanimfo ne abadwafo na monto aso emfiri ho no na awoda munchie ekọ de ama edinikra way okay Miss Belinda Adwa Bexon we free ni dabrichin ho kan ho ra Daniel Boama adna friend T Brown awe teacher ni o mampon mensa sa hene JHS o se o mano awoda po nyankrompon enhira no pa de di ho bio awoda munchia we nso no enko emfa ema abana adepa ye djuma e wo Akoma FM we nsentwene wo Akoma FM abana ye ma happy special birthday ene ye wa wodo nyankrompon onhira pa me yonko pa no ai she's my good friend you know abana ene me ma awoda po se ni panso de twato e kode ama ohene yire ohene ye efia jemfua ohene ye efia jemfua mia mikrum atwata chimai ohene wo ho na na free techi no kene no na free techi otoso miensan so ohene yire oso no tumrusie o ma wodamu nchia pa onyame onhira pa onka ho na omuawo to ohene yire se ododo ohene se ododo enti atwama nifa hene no se atwama techi mai dikru na free techi otoso miensan no ma ne ho kene happy special birthday, God bless you ohene yire efia jemfua.
Right. Edamase my boy Juma. Yen switching straight to the phone line after yen come out with Ura Gordon Kweku Roberts. Udru Seria on a youth leader or na Penny or boy Juma pa earlier on me busa questions about Seria Government Hospital in the state. Yen in chun come on acquire resident or how Sansu Bia or Kase woman. Ye musa 1 or 2 questions. Obeni ya cha na ewie OTEC FM so ne se bibia bokode.
Oh, Yamiatum, Ejumura. Yaboko.
Yamia say, that's a person say we are free waje. So first of all, meaning state of hospital abayasi ewo Syria citizen.
Oh, so far the Yamiatum. Bokos Yaboko sa.
Which them saying?
It seems a hospital in somewhere where a yamu anymore. And now my Tamwa, a man, I chomukoi. What is maybe no baby, any regional minister, ya be a CM Pene, or CM Pene, any da. You are so you are any pajan in Sasa. So more you know, any problem, ya, and you'll be uncanny. and the Sevilla, a memory in our tree, who free home. Almost be a share, and who she be up to now. They say, Minuka say, some go for it because it's your me senior who see I. They say, Yamian Patanas and Sui, Etia. They wear some bar, me a jet to moi. And no man bring this Sevilla, Hineka say, and come on for AKOTO. Who is a regional minister, ne, and call for Biabajina, Dose, Aban, BNT, so we are Hinjai, and Ojai. Up to now, say, finish, and now, call that is Sayan who in a original level. And say, those in and can call those you need your heart, and I'm say, Creed is bearing a new penny or and no cry, say, we are boys, need to me, boy, yes, idea, Takro for Cratiesio. And partnering your money, your machines, and friend machines, idea, hospital, idea, I'm going to be idea, and so I can't, Yaka. I can't get the extra mindset. Your best friend, say, and coordinate, and send your buyer on one cassa. For you, our dinner, know you're there too, Mono. Then him so much here. By a science friend, you say, and quiet a campaign. The way I near Mexico, Hono, or Muntu, and one cassa penny for it in now, Mary, the Adine Cono. Ya sheni ya America konfano TDA CY ebugu yeno because so befa ha na there is problem ewa how befa na problem wo ha oh e say warning krantie ni ade ne ho person na expect say light no e na problem yamya dom Eurojet for yi omawie omo sha kan hihye bia omo ne ohene be yansa omo twaja atum contractors no bia ka na asem obi asin hihye kakra ewo hwa ye se omo ne aban ne ka and a road ya ko fit provision bin e saka ye wa ye bia and so still an ko sifi we ja to ono so onim se ni na en san kae no the best from one sen kamu kan tra aban yi na de aman de ba yen ko mo mu da no no onim fo na de da no no ya mi adom MC foforo abai any regional minister omo antu omani emehwe ade da ho udu obi o yare ko konfa nochi onyam panda so empa more than 250 egu baby a obi anda so egu say ntwaye menu mienu na testimony na egu osa no ye besra senka abja moduma no betum bia aboa yen na de menu kakra efa hono no.
Oh, okay. What personally, when was the last time o call facility or say AKOTO ho ana o call ye bibi ho? When was the last time?
Even this morning crabiko.
Enti pictures ya ye or yen screens so I who fu se sebi kwai mu ni ade no. That na say current.
Well, current one. Current one. Ah, who call si sia me no ka say. Who call si sia obehu sa sama mi kan. Enya nyasa be boa. Ade da wo si sia e ho fu. Ana say kura sa se kura se wi ahene. Etama hospital no kura no. Enya say ono a na ja oba ho ban a amanfo kura boy wura asase ni mu a na de bia o man na himfo no enam so ehwe se ni ro bia nsisi dan enwura asase ni mu ate na ho kakraka ya be stress abamra no me take over kura na ehu se ade na akoshe ni nsa
edi motu anamombi mwaba regional office abebusa regional minister ni mpenifo odienti up till now still wo mo ma ho
ewura se wi ahene de odi fin try ministries or Gaza, Minister of Health, every time we are on no koba, we are in to was, we are in to was, since at a miss time, about gate. The 200 among
and you know, Aban for free buy so a moon penny voni bien to an among my home be whom the real situation is it here.
I'm penny for your no marshal, President Rankasa. Obama nshia akosidie kase bi oba bi no obodin enye obia ukọ ya ugogo sisi na obodin ai nim se watu ho anamon ne mom ye betre omo de da no na odi ahye omo nsa no omo nsi fo mumra omo mehye omo ankasa behu sa ade we die ese ni monim ya bukọ konfa no chi ade si wo ho no na se ya driver ba ko ye ko emergency ye gira ho che anse enya mpa da so omo ade omo ni beku a omo anye ye ne beka Omo amomodi am verse se bibia ho everything bibia ho. Just I can we mo say adi friend say mo SS gate ni adi.
Muhunu say in a way so politics kakra ba mu ana.
Politics there. And to be because politics in the Cisco 4 time. And on start here. And at time say ayi be bo from ntia no dey both parties ni na dey. Obi aba obey ne dey. Me hu ni sa say politics wo mja.
Oh, okay. Na se mo fra ban ne dey mze ade ehia. Aban so mewi no mze ni nyina ade aye nyina ye ka aban mrem. Na mse mo am ye beneficiaries and mo am wo krom ho dey. Mo so dwumadie ana say project is say take effect ana say in fact operation started to take effect so ho a mo so mo benefit 1 or 2 bia menya free mo a yentumi mu yani ngo so na mo so amuti krom ankaza how be no mo fi say okay the line I drop here yen try na Kenya na back na with this 1 or 2 bia ansana ye won komo bi so o sie di ansana abidwafo atena say enti ya no se behwe na ya di huduma. All right, so example we ye penyina ne dinde Gordon Kwaku Roberts no Sewia youth leader and na ne twem komono fa Sewia government hospital as am anwe ne sen example betimi join on Facebook no ahwe the current state of the project a hard drain pa hospital less than 6 months ago, in fact less than 7 months ago na komo try so metimi a commission na aba into operation but all right, Gordon, yeah, that's so was our journey. But now me busa say more as benefit and potential beneficiaries, so there na mo ya fa ho, ana mo trend ya ban ben yenko a.
Ye ntwen, eno na aban na atwemu no, ena ma ye tu ho na mo senka hofu. Se we ahine kototo machines ni ade a organize senka. The whole se we man na meso mi enro. Ena amparija minister te ya ade the Saturday ye hu ani say omo doho. In 3 days, no so about the commission. In today, you say, yeah, commission here and in Kanyama Bede. Ever to us, Wako. Any moon, so, yeah, anymore. By the how far to say, woman, said, even a free Sevilla Janshi, ever Sevilla Chronomu, road na Nanka, in St. Cabering. In Cabetumia, I shall swap bar, Nakota was so many Kota in Gumi. They say, how I walk one a month for containers near the Adiomu. I said, Wakaye bi na maye bet unza master me different in my master me different na the omunim said hospital ne ba ebo bia if you to nso okra na ebebo aw iti na de obi aka na kuma to yem say ye hwese ne aban no betumi ade betumi na esi ho aba bi wo ye wura kra estate wo ho anka eso nkomo ya nka ho nyina be de ebe ye eniso ama obi ehu na nse sa odi fi ho ko ewiem bridge bi wo ho ni so abu by who say we for na come once and no OTEC easy way and the proper to pay you so ni na aba hospital mo di omo nsa Africa ti akwan no na amaye how pa sisi ama ayi so to na akoye how e bi amaye because ni dey so say nka ba now there ana there nka hospital ni there as start here then ye adwuma nka of anachi ehun beto ne kakra Tanka yewura adwuma dia odi no we na nkomotu na ere akoso aye tu ane bet egu okwa obi anda so so come emergency sia ya simpani ho unche answer ye hardin pa
na me shede we a honesia fune de we a hosia basa na mo attempt sen ka mo so mo kwa ko siesie ono obi a prevent mo na say enka mo plans ho me ka mabu na mo ko mo
this is the time where ye go assembly man minister ye wura otieni na ti oba by next week the letter go akomo mo omo ntumi amaye de a ye wura na ye friends say na say na nkasa da eden anu aye bida say ya jeto mu a enkoshi property ye wo
okay
ani oba ye be tu ma na mo akọ minister me assembly man ye bo mama ne mo ma be hama ni
okay all right open here we are better as no mra we nyama OTEC FM so mepam ye be sign no watching all right so we penyina ne din Eddie Gordon Kwaku Roberts our youth leader Sewia na ye ne twin komo no All right. Yeah, Tanyaba.
What's better than your bestie? A bestie who brings the hottest blockbusters to movie nights, keeps the kids smiling with the funniest cartoons, and never misses a goal. That's GoTV Stream. Your soapies sorted. Your football live. Plus cartoons, movies, and more. No extra costs. Just internet and an active GoTV subscription. Your shows, your vibes, your anytime, anywhere bestie. GoTV Stream. Download it today.
Hey, Opani, Mashusha watch. Perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi ma me ma no. O wajajai. Aboa wo mo se wo to make kan kama. Wo kabrofo. Na nkontabu akora de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ perfect series. Atumo no de jai. No de animdifo e na twe wo nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP. Ni nyina. Every basic 1, equals basic 6. English, every basic 1, equals junior high school. Ne ban combine so o ni nyina bi. English nom and maths nom me say books be anywhere. Perfect series any bi. Na GS any naka and so am approval into obata bia nkoto be maneba.
And na say we there school be kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o.
Na eno kura de what table no so say hwi wo mo sa set mock exams, terminal exams and midterm exams at the mass school so e here wo mo a etufo nko putuoja station hwa enkran danso man first stop any omamu ba bia yetonto books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465. Perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Order 4. Mami misa wasembio. Da bay na ope brese. Uko yisho unipadria mu. Sedi unipadria na kwa na huo density. Obrebo. Osa. Cholesterol anasa de dodo ewo mu. O blood group. O genotype. So ye AA, AS, ana SC. Sabre. May comfort by grace. Medical Center di amount say. Enjemu bia. Bramien chain. Mayen shemau. Ka cry a day bampo. Brano. Ye de coffee tem correse bibia de ye. Ne ye nipedria ye de ne kwade ne ba. But moti ya se. Ube shemu. Ententem. Na bibi siewa. Ye hunentem. Nyetimi asrano. By Grace Medical Center. Ewo kumasi bremai. DVL and Enchempe. Ose kwadwe area wa. Bibia ni amienkasa. 0244 97 68 05. Bio 0244 97 68 05.
Se unya fapim papa wo nwumasua ma wabrabo na ekoyie ma saa eno ti da bia me kase sukuu na obekọ ne de hu hia hu se obekọ sukuu papa ubewi obenya adwuma ahwo no ena kyesa mpa wokọ sukuu papa eno nti na make for DHI College of Health and Education ediamao ane DHI College of Health and Education bra sukuu papa ne amount tie ewo early childhood education affiliated to University of Education Winneba sounds ne amount tie ewo diploma in education mu ema wona opeso chirade na qualification a degree and HND holders in Kwan. Kaisa we no afeba ko pepe no wie your regular and your evening classes. Kaisa certificate we University of Education Winneba and a demand near Mompon campus and a Kambum. Enya no kwa ye mantity pa our certificate in sign language and also chemu e be mantity our medicine counter assistant meche MCA. Na fe opeso be top up also our dispensary technician 2 and 3 so and also ye be mantity wo papa bi. You at DHI College of Health and Education Echikwan ewo Kumasi Patasi yeben Dr. KJC Sunyane Sehi Debiso ene kadezo sono ye podwuma dikadika wo ho from 0244 213 187 0244 213 187
kanena na ne etukwan ekopa manfo ebe install CCTV camera and solar panels ade mayen na so ne die BOM Ventures Adaromenti Kumasi ya ye ni dadwene na ne nsa no adwuma efese enam na adwuma panti enyumakuo ankrankra ene hyiapo ahodo ana wo install CCTV cameras and solar energy at the mom no ye wie abasobode anko an wagye eba no solar panels inverters gel batteries controllers solar street lights solar fridges CCTV cameras and cables ahodo nyina ubenya bi ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ wo pɛ bi etu atɔn anasa wo de kwaya adwuma enya haw kra ɛhɔ na papa ni guo BOM Ventures ne nyuma penti dodo na abɔ ne mrane sɛ awiaba wanam awia so benya nkanea ama wo adwuma mu ufie anasa suapɔn bia mu ebuakwa ɛdan na GN Bank ɛwɔ mu na first floor frɛ no ɛwɔ 0559 500 550 0559 500 550 BOM Ventures. Let the sun work on behalf of you. Generate your own power.
What's better than your bestie? A bestie who brings the hottest blockbusters to movie nights, keeps the kids smiling with the funniest cartoons, and never misses a goal. That's GoTV Stream. Your soapies sorted. Your football live. Plus cartoons, movies, and more. No extra costs. Just internet and an active GoTV subscription. Your shows, your vibes, your anytime, anywhere bestie. GoTV Stream. Download it today.
Dwabrem. 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 Dwabrem.
The country where
so bien on ma or MC or Tiabusian for we are yabetu hey a disaster. Uka emergency ultimately solving immediately. But we disaster. And I am the say MC or
4 p.m. AOTEC 102.9 Dwabrem and wasugu auti and for young kwamano so na yene former NPP Deputy General Secretary Nana Obri Boahen, lawyer Nana Obri Boahen, entering komo. And I channel we empacho apumbo kodie.
Oh, Nana Daruma.
Then I say. Area IDM say young common be straight away to EC no decision say you better running 19 polling stations there were Blekuma North and first question here who take on this decision.
Oh, that decision was wrong. But oh, EC, do you have that mandate to rerun? Because I hear on one opening call parliament or polling stations keep to everyone.
Yeah.
Now, woman, so now, Omoko KANU about sir. Now we have police protection. So why do you now say you are going to rerun 19 police? I mean, they are only to me. They have no right. They have no basis. I won't be surprised, sir. Then people will go to court. I will not be surprised. Okay, I'm sorry. Also. Chief Justice and suspended Chief Justice officials in Obia also. And a smart to but that is even worsening their credibility. You see, they should have stood firm because first, Mokan on the polling station. Now, in law, do you allow somebody to benefit from that person's illegality? These are questions already. Sir, my about film Tasakania. No, my about film a baby, TV. Maybe I won't know about me answer to TV. No, my senator. No, the ministry cannot be over walk or the walk of court. So, what to when you can. The position of the law says nobody can benefit from that person's illegality. So, you cannot benefit from your illegality. You are all can on your foot, Binumbo, declare my one declare my double, one declare my say, if you say. Now, you know, you are kids. From your corner there, I exactly don't know what will happen in this country in 2028. And I cannot imagine what will happen in this country 2028. Because it will be quite bloody, quite serious. And yes, me a prophet of doom. Because if take a place like Tachiman, South 2020 Tokwesi and Sabi, Pranipa Kababi, 2024 in Tokwesi, it took the court in Wenchi. So 2020, Minya may have said Madame Hoso. And it will happen all over. Naja MDP for no to the Fabenfa. Labiana Minka. Say, Mumma Soja Fomro, Mumma Soja Fomro. Labiasa Mamaka. Labiana Mika, Mumma Soja Fomro, Mamudam, Mumma Soja Fomro, Mumma Soja Fomro, Mumma Soja Fomro. Yaya registration of voters in MSC, Mumma Soja Fomro, Labiara. Make a paying for mana that benefited from the establishment. The baby say make and wash yourself. Never munyo briwa on the the bio kasakwa or tiatimqua. Me a man of God. And you know, one premier until the MPP experienced the worst defeat since its formation, 1992. Papa! So what we are planning now you were in a certain position. I went to Mamuano. You should bow your head in shame. If you are the head of the police interior, you should bow your head in shame. Army, defense, you should bow your head in shame. National security, you should bow your head in shame. All of them. Only train Yadwa. Because the warning signs were there. So obvious and so clear. I had to move on so we are to be for. I put on sacred produce and so. And the thing that when this Benya power no or no ba sam kwayane omutimi cheche excavators better to travel chairman for ayera no man for some kwan. Oba the jatumi na ma 2028 you are dreaming. When we had the opportunity, your leaders were clueless and visionless. They didn't foresee what would happen. Now me a man of God meet him from the wilderness. Mama suja fomro, Mama suja fomro mo di mateno. Now you think that you ain't seen anything yet? So in America, so you ain't seen anything yet.
Sure, yeah, but so judging from
EC has no right, EC has no mandate.
Okay.
And all the president MPP will go to court.
I see, but in your opinion, who feels that DNN was the right approach ECB to media solve this Ablekumanov issue?
They should have stood still, principle. Oko parliament on. Oko kase naka haka citizen. Yako kan yaka na so ye hu aduma. No, you are stopped in law. The prime minister by conduct. You are stopped in law. Open na to the parliament, I swear. I can tell say I can polling station see. Now I say the fire I'm senior high school for no Ashanti region Kranano, never to competition, crabber be behave like that. Senior high school Kran.
So
be principled and honest.
I see. Easy, who is easy for not taking sides now? Oma take sides.
Oh, but good animals, let's take sides. Just walk with the animals. You are sorry. I don't know, ye water. Mumbo, easy for wom. Tom. Everyone, and we the problem we have in Africa is that we call these characters honest intellectuals. I put up. No, I'm by nature. I'm very principled and very honest. That has been my life. And can be bold enough. Say, I'll resign because it has dented my integrity. But my PSG name Madrid never because they have dented their image. I don't know if they have any modicum of credibility to sustain at all. It is better for us to discuss other. If you come and say, That's a watch about or practice in my bob. No, because you know what? This is not a matter. Mama could you know, was my son, Marco Kikaki. So then, somehow, if I said, don't get here, say, Mona Crabbois, there's an element of truth in what I said in Katia, reported to us.
It is a me now comments into the business, amount for calls, is potential meet me EC boss, nephew honor. About the support because you are making a conclusion, a bit of incompetence is near the air or
I won't go that far. What is I now pay legal education. And amount. Nyaka de at your phone will be mature enough to draw their own conclusions. So many what I said and what? And debate you many American Sabah you TMBiano or Fanagani. So you TMBiano would draw a conclusion. Yamana make us a very Diana. But I'm saying that well government, and this will not the third Sabia. There is an MDC Frank said, them a bank very disagree NDC because now the sympathy be announced on being free Ghana for being honor. So they should better back and the cage and then leave the scene. You don't damage your credibility like that. We don't do that, you know. We don't need that.
No, okay.
And we are here. I mean, what watch from that's what the young some talk say. The Shane Uncle Pona said, not be and send be sacra. Say Uncle Pona be fat as if you rubber from. One Bob said, the new Benny Masters are some African intellectuals, some African politicians, because only credibility. Only credibility. The average African, the brain, a general baby, the better, the bottom of the you didn't obey. Now, what parliament or what as a police station see? Then we went to court to soon have protection. Then I saw them whether you could see. I would have a bed, Biana. A bed, there you know we've gone past that. Just let me allow your listeners to concentrate on something so very good. Nobody, we should not wait for them at all. They deserve to go. They are shown absolute incompetence.
I see.
And that, this singular act has demonstrated said, well, Rebecca Benko, about some, there will be some limited magazine. The walk, the record, Ronco, Rebecca, Omunco. Maybe I will be some natural magazine.
With the final one on Mablikumanov issues, na yanko other ones so. What will be your advice to the party executives with regards to the ECD bay? Earlier on now, because who say MPB bet me a court, but I couldn't base ye take you decision as ye take you no more. What will be your stance on this thing?
I'll tell them to go to court.
Okay.
You know, I'll tell them to go. We have two options. They can go to the High Court to issue. It's an election petition. And then they can even go for application of judicial review, sexual right to question that decision. Because the EC doesn't have the mandate to do that. So, Zoom jurisdiction here in law will need that jurisdiction to make that pronouncement. So they must go to court. The MPP must go to court. A lawyer for parties like that, a country for parties, and they will not go to court. Okay, go and check their history from 1947. Well, they only are very strong, very bold, very principled, and very honest. That has been their trademark.
I'm facing him for better energy. So you go through the laws of this country. Constitutional ones in 31st December, you're on holiday and now you're on holiday, wait. I say we get permit for police for one, so now they are AKOTO. Our program. All these things were matters initiated in court by the new patriotic party or her supporters. Ghana, Turkey and Kratem now from 1992 ever. Ever seen that? Maran Supreme Court to excess of the 90%. 90%, you know, of those cases in MPP for now, MPP sympathizers and the AKOTO. Into baby, some you, what on a could do and wedding, some MPP for some, and yan Bamra, the Campa, the bumping for them per foot, some paying for a degenty, a different person, because we're per foot. The sense of the Salah, you say, look, Mumfa Suja Funko, Mumfa Suja Funko, Mumfa Prosi Funko, Mumfa Prosi Franco. Now, the company and this is you. When you were in power, when in this in position, now 2028. Woman, you see, don't come baby.
Final one.
Lami Yama Enya Lami Yama Waje Balanda on Wajesa Lami Yama Kakra na Davi Abeje na Pedri so Abeje. Hey, akwa so Adagula Rima brother ko anu ho ehu. Adagula me hwe pass sibi pa omne Dortmund no so no si atim say but da Lami Lami
Everybody enough for change the NPP baby. But final one, with party no so set January 31, 2026 said that Modiba elect him a flag bearer for the next election, the next general elections, no.
Oh, there's something you come as I said, you're not very hard. Then Casa Ben Quana no Wagana. Then cancer, no cancer.
Okay. But now me say some party members need be raising red flags, Chese. The approach, you know, from top to down, no, or Muji Tuma and Yi. Say, you got to flag.
We common sense. That was the last time I'm picking for your party ID card. Only party ID card. Huh? We need party ID card. Party ID card, and the more members of the party. And the complaining say we need to come. If you are a member of the party number register, pay that member. But you have 5 cities crowd. That's what the number says. 2 million. 1 month entire. 5 cities times 2 million. When you can be at the constituency level. When you be at regional. When you be at national. So, yeah, clean and competitive elections at the police station. Clean and competitive elections at the constituency. Clean and competitive elections at the regional. Clean and competitive elections at the national. Now, a card paid up members. Card parent paid up members. So, start in trouble. What you think of me? What's about me? What you what you for? What you what's about a casket of me? A Caribbean. Every police station will be beam for being free, chrome and covered. The delegate system now, I have fought with corruption. So the delegate system no can move in a MPP is not a problem. Because in 2020 and 2024, like I said, there was not a single polling station or Mutuada. Single polling station. Check the backlash. What happened? A symbol of what happened. share just what happened. If you check the backlash, you realize that also selected polling station executive. You didn't know what they were monster. A ticket here. Now, don't push up or son or that banana. We will cut up a share in a shop. Oh, Mamma, you don't know what. And the same methodology, you know, me and the end result. I could do parliamentary elections. The end result, who don't say, of the Bravo delegate, how to keep, how to fridge, how to wait. Oh, sir. Then you go for general elections. And it's your idea. You have a common secretary of your woman. To command transient to me. So, it's an election from this place. It is why you register. A could be a register, paid up member. No delegate system, no urban system. Now, you come. With their police station, with their constituency, with their regional, with their national, with their flag bearer. You don't win anybody, nobody should shoot that here. What are the man of football? Bring my baby document free. Document last year, who say, oh, what is swamper? What last year? What is swamper? No, because a conference in the Briba, I had me. So I don't support it, but that's the view, the decision of the party. And like sending me my say, I don't you. The subject that the American couple, Bob Sasson, and consumption come never. Time consumption come. Roman Timba said, yeah, Roman need a seminar. No Roman country in Cognac. Once a Catholic, always a Catholic. And because I'm very honest and sincere and principled, I'm very forthright. You guys solutions. Now people have a very bright opportunity. And can utilizing in Yanka 2020, it won't be a problem for them at all. And so it's the same old story. So, and for our ladies, I know I'm so natural with them.
Okay.
And that is my first view.
Sure, yeah.
It doesn't override the position of the neck or the National Council. But the my brother beyond the move from me, a principal and honest, make a man.
Sure, yeah.
All right. The semi-president of the Gula, the man from Wabasuna, so can get in Obuni, Pedro, some can the Gula, woman to mind, and so Macan. We're going to pass a civilian idea or is good. At the Gula, and so Barcelona. I think the Gula, Barcelona, Nico Williams, Barcelona. So, oh my, hey, what that man and Bappe go in the hey, I'm calling Bobo.
Okay. Yeah, ever that's a power for your time with the
Bappe go in the
never pa.
And I'm going, what they going to say?
Never pa.
My brother, we are I'm a man support to Madrid. And so I'm the Thierry Henry, Zabin, Naman, my brother. But those days, you know, say, yeah, like having person say, yeah, bassa.
That's right. But I ever that's by virtue of your time, Ninty, you be see na ya to emergency. Na me share power for your time.
Yeah, no matter from what.
But you better afro.
Because you know, couldn't say, I see them catch up as you know, Debra. If you have some business, you man. But you know, it's not.
All right,
let me be very honest. All things in equal. In the event that if a shading can decides to contest, it will not be easy for Julian Debra. Very easy for Julian Debra. Because I say, look at you have the support of the grassroots. You know?
All right. Lawyer, evidence talks for another day. Nyamisha people time. Vision for lawyer Nana Obribuahen, former Deputy General Secretary, Madi NPP, and in action common. All right, Afi, Yan Shay and Common Chuchen as your studio has say. Malamisa ewa hadida openi yakwa ba na apomboko de
apomuboko na one lawyer here interview no political party ako opposition mo pese mo organize mo no in fact ehia serious brainstorming we as the NDC no well our winning ways here decided say we will not put it out there to be frank and idea because we want to win all the time now naturally no for the first time no dear party amako position no organization na edin papa naturally obo ho me can be say ni sika ni nyambu kef unse utimi na wo be say 100 million bi da accounts mu na utum se wu dimpa minim so hu sa de no na bedru ba bi na abedru 50 million utum se ho no na o paper e de atu sika no ho na wo kwa na bedru 25 million e ho no wani abre bon se wo ye mobile money kura wo mpese wo be hu sika na eden aka no nti wo ye ya na chese wo pre message na eden atu baby because wo mpese wo be ka no kure na akere wo o dey just that o dey like o dey but naturally no to organize a party after their first I say o ma lose election that's o ma buy enche no say kakrata ho obi adini die wie no owura second term na esa the natural human course you see that people will begin to align themselves omo mbeba for presidential flag bearership no omo mbeba for the first time but next one they omo nsiase kra because block no so 80 well me the make
so omo confidence is omo for just 4 years according to them. So maybe 4 years in opposition, right after 4 years, when we are back into power.
For every political party must be optimistic, of course. So Ojinisa, it is not wrong to say next 4 years. So me maka and send you one MPP for ka emerebia. Now I don't think say na omuji the mandate of the people edi and I will rule for 40 years. We will be better than 100 years. There be. Media the American say after 4 years no social contractor you need the ordinary Ghanaian assign no say so Ghana ni dia what will happen na ya sa kwa srebiem say wonya de wo monto maye so it is not the honors doesn't lie on us as a political party na ye kasa say we are going to rule for 100 years we are going to rule for 38 years but yempai boni say the first 4 years no Ghana for their mayeno at least we will serve and serve them well every social contractor you know omukoye no will make sure say manifesto na do come out no when you go back to them you'll be able to mark the one and said I did this I did that based on that no me jidi say our mandate for the second term will be renewed that me I see say Timodanu say Baomia came at a point in time me say the arrogance of power made them lost the 2024 elections. Sa arrogance of power no eno na me bomb paye say yes if you want to know the character of a man give him power. Give him money na ye hu say ene wo ye siwa sabio grassroots no a wonfa wo mo nye hwe no ono ni ntoboa by virtue of one vote na okotimu ye no CEOs are omuti hoyi they were not self-made CEO enye akonya udin wo fie young grassroots ni akosa lie ene ye to aba party ni ba power ene yaponi bia den amount so I've always said say aside serving the ordinary Ghanaian no wa party for tia de bia me kan me say programs are ye dia ba yes adwuma wura program
anyway yeah ba in first topics when we say we are prelims kit we be as we are TSC
me can
na me ma Isaac so akwa
adwuma wura program enipa was a party no kra target ho mo e wa adwuma wura program should be their communicators ti say gabi o betina hai or a poultry farmer. So to the American say, eti enye only paper, but or that practical experience. Say ana edumara money near grant, ya the mawa, ya the amount. Focus say wadwumam na be edwumanum. Say ya the mawa, anasi ya the ma a particular communicator definitely. And na ma mika say one benya intrinsic explanation. Just a say explanation. He doesn't need to go to Google.
Or practical one.
Or a practical one. It's ochiremwa. Obisu tiwa on him say yes. This is a beneficiary of the program, and yet it's a what?
All right, Martin. Maybe I also be MCCA. Jack, Agaba. Obenina biabo kodie.
Nyamia do nanzo.
Nyanko pandaruma.
Good.
Bibia fine.
Good.
Yen take you off with issues about that Blackmanoff rerun now. You heard him say 19 polling stations. The best to Swabano. A couple of reactions about JFK say a dangerous precedent. Am I in democracy? No. Member of Parliament for K2 North, Edem Agbana, Edna Noa Tumbi. So maybe Bia making sure say. Mame Irabina Obin Ebedin Kunim Ediamadi NDC. Center for Democratic Development CDD4 and Swakambi HSA. Ablekumanov election rerun a shocking decision here shocking easy decision no a shocking. Nilante say NPP for slow so me say din kuguo ewo ho enuntina omo yempene but nemom NPP for filing injunction to block Ablekumanov election no eni nyina ye nsema ewo ho no ma ye kan bom na ye team on this. Isaac
yo KANU me dase in fact quite to chia ahwefo ne atiefo inkom impesuaso sita kwa man beposo chama de hye nyina anwumre KANU de kan mamemfa yakọ kese sitting member of parliament Honorable NS Kumi Akwatia MP Ntia yatie a confirm from several party sources which is union or media.
Even with a sorry, your video of from parliament and the seat or national omode Kujai.
Okay.
The microphone, the gadgets who do use for parliament in now.
Yeah.
So another confirmation is member of parliament for Akwatia, Ura Ernest Yaukumi Efrim.
Bema baby. I'm eating in na arehon mu nyina achi no. Nkomoye data busi. Me won a video bi wo hanki play. Asembe na waka. I'm encouraged by nkoma na odie. Nkoma odie is saying. O see eniema no a NDC ene omo aban eye omo krana as minority members of parliament no. Can one go say do maybe omo say omo enipa miensa ekasa ansana omo say num kra ansana MPP ni ba kwa akasa the NS committee ene ebeya anka enko 1992 no moon free parliament or kra no mfa parliament nya den ema NDC4 again specific to Ablekumanov issue are not or address it. And they say na adenti ye member of parliament ojina ho ema yen ekwa free ewo all the pink sheets our pink sheets ni nyina adansidie ewo ho ekire se yato abano o polling stations ningina na die naka eye collation and these phones so mo luso we no the tax ekoho Kanu adia yehunu election 2024 election 2028 ebetimi aye bloody. I mean repeat it am no. Me say subain a NDC for ayinadi ewo 2024 abaya ye kokoto yi 2028 abaya be kwakoto no ebetimi aye mojasem ebetimi aye bloody. If it's an MPP in Enquatran Hosa. No. Say what tea Akonyasu. Na NDC mom na mobilize the tax to polling stations and collation centers. There is no way a new patriotic party but me rely on state security. It's not going to happen.
What else?
Apart from state
security, apart from state security,
we cannot rely on state security.
To make
polling station 2028.
Oh
well,
security in some
we are journalists. We follow events. It is going to be boot for boot, pound for pound. Yes. So I'm almost say, when it comes to violence, when it comes to violence, nobody will be because John Muhammad so free revolutionary roots and a buy. Nampanin forces open uhufua utone berryman. Yes. Open uhufua utone berryman. New Patriotic Party SA Jane Mensa led EC. Another big disappointment. If you say when you're consistent, when you're consistent.
So the issue of Obi or Abemu and support to his,
the issue is that me fahu some me talk on my quick kind of baby break. This one you mean yaba. And when you me offer and when you me and when you me say what. Also, we Nanamra Kwanson, just go ahead. So, one power forever.
Sure, yeah.
Also, be ye electoral commission, J. Mensa, and in was my sorry, no more. Go ahead. Why should that be my headache? If we said the history of this country, no, I say, 10 be electoral commissioner party or was be appointed or no. One no so and will lose. Yes.
The Gamogram pennies are.
Oh, me see I know na kwa Azuma Nelson. Was it so no kokunto kwa never go ban say a coba points nipa tuntum anhwe ye beje atia wunti. O hwe momodia say obebo amu atofom.
No any referee no.
No any referee nto kwa na ode ni no any referee no de ko ring no. Onya pim won atofom na wantimi ansori to say the Jefenek da fom a wo minimini na. A referee bien who bet me a tiny verdict. And that is what is going to happen. We have done it before. And they say, oh, vigilantism, it's not going to happen. Na, enya dia ye kwa to ablikumaba.
Okay.
If it's ablikumaba no ya twa resource wo ho. Court catch no say onko no hwe na onko no keka manu mum no declare. Why the U-turns are fed here? Yen go to 19 polling stations. Obia was here security. You see, if so, wa bontia ma meka sa and ko bia ni how. What see yema process for yema security. Now the woman call even police police training center. Ewo Tesano. Nan ko coalition. Nka sa time no. Sabi brother sampani fanchame. Nani nia na ne se e man no keka bom ewo police training center.
Referring to
I mean Mensa. That time I was see security. Indeed, ye call police training center ewo tesano na kiye koye coalition ho samre no no wose seven preduasa panimfo mfa nchame ni nia na nesi enna na yato aba wo ho a ye kwakaka bom ade bi wo ho a wo ya uma ede di pefe se seven preduasa wonim nyansa. If you say, oh, demand it, first of all,
and the commission they take this instead of the commissioner now you're targeting no. Say you can say an office.
You want to know? MPP call Lucia a binum see MPC a babona na kufuadu din. What you say? Meanwhile, government on the side the leader of the party.
Sure, yeah.
It mean just say. Assemble na say din be bamu ana fe ye running away from it. Na ni titru krasa hwehwemu so akokra na enema bi atimi akoda adi won hwehwemu no mu. Why should I run away from responsibility if say indeed ade bia nkoyie na maso na say this is here. But my media akwada kitikiti o man mu kra na de mame no ade abeto abonte say yen konkoleti 19 polling station akwada wote oman mu sese ya akwada abofra ketekete kra wonte mame na say yakoto aba NDC for akoye the coalition center. Evidence is the game. Mame no e koso nyina polling pink sheet no ya no wa fax ne de o ya no nti wo ni pink sheet nyina go. NDC assign MPP assign and the rerun no nyasa be ne amanfo a omo constituency ho a omo koto aba obi atu kwan kwa ha obi atu kwan kwa ha obi atu kwan kwa won nyina ansa mransa no masa beto aba esa bo oman ne ka somewhere election 2016 Dwabrem Bia or minus spending home $15. A cost of elections.
2024, yeah.
2026. Sorry, 2016.
2016, sure, okay.
$15 per voter. 2020 MPP to so we were able to bring it down to $7 per voter. 2024 and I mean figure no. But multiply that one by the number of voters. And the way a year restricted crowd and never want to beat me as I am more. Yeah, no crown one for cost be to say security are buying a provided another, you know, or friend is saying any power on the core akoko this man on fank and can. What I say? You know, media 110% I agree with our friend is saying the General Secretary, National Council Asia and me sure say Abrikuma and soon come on idea a better table so yeah 10 years so near ready before you know ebeba our friend is saying CDD, I also agree with CDD. Say, EC's rerun on Ablekumanov election is shocking. And then independent voices, not only opposition party. Independent voices are also saying the same thing. Na media, diemi say.
In wrapping up, 3 minutes. Well, 3 minutes. Be a bit media.
Say, o main independent voices are womu. Media for mon kan.
Media for independent.
Media mon kan.
Media ne independent.
Media is the mun na mo ya line. In terms of say independent opinion, independent voices. I bet me ama eja dum o my Ghana hadie. Mo de mo ka ho.
And they say mo so na ma say media no.
Na me kan ye de mo ka ho enye yie. Enti so be hwa mo sister stations. Nobody even talking about this. I'm happy for CDD. And the Christian Council of Ghana is quiet. Charismatic something is quiet. Islamic Council is quiet. But Sanima we say na one hweye na eja ekokotomo na edin sunsan so boni eba. And I'm taking this opportunity to salute the Shia Imam. 1st July. Ojina ho kache yera John Dramani Mahama pen. So wo opposition now so be couple. Also be couple Supreme Court judges. Obaya appointed 7. And that interference na mo yen wo judiciary munyai. It is about time where you bring such fearless independent voices to speak truth to the power. Say eneme bi wo ho a ekoso a yempene eman nkoso. Then to end it all no michie minua no say o MPP arrogance of power near CEO 32 years yes yeah better so I am NDC better opposition say yeah your people are talking more mukra dem kan kra mo say 100 years unti media ni mani bi wo ha you bana wo bedi nkoma ni mani bi wo ha nye commentary will be running wo ho go to the social media, talk to your own people on radio and television, and the number of years MPPC are better opposition. These are no issues that you see higher.
Matthias, that's it. Malamida, you.
KANU. In fact, sometimes
no, and rebuttals do, but
no, of course it has to be rebuttals.
No, that's how what can you win?
Yeah, no. You see, politics now, no.
They can be related, though.
Of course, it has to be related.
Sure, but
we have to be principled in doing our politics. The issue, because me who say MPP ni KANU, kanasem na all side CDD. Then I ask myself, blatant hypocrisy.
They have it here.
It's on paper, though.
They have it here.
Synopsis.
Dr. Apiahene. Dr. Apiahene. You know Dr. Apiahene, who was appointed Onkoye director at the EC. So what kinds of man? I am telling you, and yet, omudiane say CDD. I not me per article now. CDD. A troye di koma woman penny. Na samra no kra ni nipa na wa appointing no CDD echiro koma wo mampani na na Akufo-Addo na owo so no e ka kire ni say sa letter ya chira ma wi o hwe letter no mu kra so a ya ma wo links e kire say sa nipa wo ya wo se won court na easy honum na sabi oya professor in computer and mathematics no wo yo party ba mapa samra no what happened KANU amampeni oye dey obubu ni egu na sum as if say no onim say the CDD existed enye CDD nko other organizations aduoma no tumu enepa yakọ elections yenya MPP ni abetena studio ha catch say there is an organization called CDD. If there was an organization called CDD and for your 8 years in power no one of the organizations amunu omo ndini ye CDD eti ene emetena ha mbekancha ye say CDD the honors lies on the president isini there say wa wonim say nye ne appoint isi and at this rant say 2028 betimi aye blood no I am assuring every voter out there say you dare not because we have systems in place. Say if you were in government then
we as in government and as a
make us more MPP for the American no make ba be CBB so
sure
say MPP for no omo ene omanya ho abetena studio akase we had tax that were able to go at election coalition center to disrupt results with them being in power, with state power at their disposal. How can you come here and tell the ordinary voter who blatant incompetence? You are really exposing your own self. But when I have said this and I will say this over. Say, Jane Mensah, my trust, say me sorry, say, me trust Jane Mensah in the EC system. No, a final day of voting. Final day of voting. Say one who pink sheet, no.
Yeah.
Say mobile around pink sheet, no. Your real pink sheet, no. And your carbon copies. Mienu eshe chiri. Minim so wo de make chira na. What chro esoro no a na wanya carbon copies no. Now what happened in the 2024 elections na you the rigging ploy of the NDT MPP in connivance with the EC was that there was an extra coalition paper. Say no that be I was say people when the quality people when you dey ya and people wey so ne be chiro bibia di enti ne say nya paper foforo ya dey etachiri minu so te dey make an asia
brabiem
ye coalition make a pink sheet no ye ka say pink sheet na eno na wo ba be record the number of ballot sheet aba honi ade na se wo wi a eniema wo chiro nyina no your carbon copy miensa etachiri aye wi aye betete ama political parties no ana me kire wo say aside that no yasa attach the same copy biemu a yensa nyusu minim so say
yeah.
what did you make an say it's where I was supervising ya ba ya ye feel pink sheet ni wie ye no ana me ka kire presiding member ne say man who say massa attach pink sheet foforo. What is the use of that? In fact, he got angry. Was say one who him do oye ntimi nya dey enche no be enti me je me partner me failure sign no ana me bie ho kanu me son mu mienu senior presiding officer no before say nani be ba no so obehu se ma sign so mienu no. The way I was pushed, I want to say no. These people, agenda. Agenda ne say these polling stations na akano. Easy, any certified copies. Say easy was certified copies. And what say the other political parties say ye NDC for no ye nyabi. Kanu me no who can say say copies no. I will be very disappointed in the MPP members or in my NDC party. Say, Yebeka say, scan copies na is one. Sebio, yampinine yenyusu. When we knew that at that time, the EC was a puppet string of the MPP then. Etidia no musuro. Now, okay. Ana mibisa me ho say, is it the MPP that is talking like this? Initially, you can say, Yebere Rani Domiko Benya, they agreed to it. Any power what in a worker say, Emoja Beguno, you went into an election in Techiman, of which under you, 8 innocent lives were murdered. It took this government, and Ebabe Kachere must say, those innocent lives, the police institution should look over it. It means the American say, near Wabetina ha Wabeke Ninano. I am not doing Wabechere. Whether the MPP likes it or not, EC, which is an independent body or Omuna appointee, is calling for a rerun. The worst they can do, probably Ombeka say, Omunko elections no. But once the EC may catch the NDC, we are ready. Me no ka say ye nkro fro go ground so ye campaign. Say wo mu po, say o mu po. once the EC becomes the independent mandated body, what capture the various political parties say, young quarry running elections at those police stations, make capture NDC for any atiophobia muti and say it will never be bloody because ka bloody dia bloody ye mo ebra ye call elections. One crime. We saw how tax your formal committee double munjina buy under your own government and somewhat double more ebekaye. It's yadie. They've done it before. 92. They boycotted the whole parliamentary elections and we went on with the country without them. Even the formation of the constitution, they boycotted it. It me say it doesn't matter what the MPP will say. Elections as those coalitions will go on. You declare so she see everybody will go home and rest. Jomo at best will be their lamentations in press briefings. It is as simple as that. All any threat we better say the MPP ni be better radio one threat say probably it will be bloody. No, it will never be bloody. And anybody, me say, yenya ye preach bloody no. We won't go forward. And ye be ko. Nipa na wo preach bloody no. Onko da.
Just ana de bia tiana.
Good. Eti do preach bloody no. Ono woni kan. No duru ha. Ni ye de ne blood aye den. Atia no. Ansa na ehun say ye bloody. Because I don't believe in violence elections. I believe in elections being a processor. Obi e ko kire na adwene.
Okay.
But the American say pink sheet electoral commission what ye ye nibi ye nim said there is variance between ye there as sign any the electoral commission as inside there KANU send the electoral commission abe KANU say they be omuka you say omu independent body ana meboa
sure yeah omu independent
and we should allow them their independence to work meboa
exactly
yes and this for your tower machi. We give them the full support for their independence.
So soon.
We give them the support for their independence.
So soon.
What the NDC believes in that elections are won at where?
The polling stations.
It is not about who is at the helm of affairs. Then, but I want to tell you, when elections goes on now, the state apparatus will crack you. It is as simple as that.
Malam, Mr. Less than 7 months ago, now muni isi ni almost everything be on maybe.
Less than 7 months ago, Dr. Peter.
Less than 8 months.
Less than 8 months, Dr. Peter appear in it. You appointed on now person yen. You know we are doing. Less than 8 months ago, person catch him say, Dr. Bosman Asari. I will know why you once test patron. I will tell me Bejina simply so catch we are saying say if we are talking about threat to democracy NDC for these are the people sound call for when our electoral commission were to the extent say come to think of it within our electoral cycle say ye kotoaba ye electoral commission what betra catch Ghana for say for this election we are not going to use an indelible ink. I don't think you see indelible ink. I don't think election until say so if we were against the EC, we were against the EC relative to policy implementations. Ye who say EC new year and we acted accordingly. Say we are in power. We were able to police the ballot very well. But at that time, because the MPP was in power, they did all their best to make sure say with the vigilance of the NDC in opposition, we were able to secure a massive win and nothing happened. And so me says KANU, if there is a real run, I am telling you it is going to be peaceful and not a single blood will drop. It is as simple as that. And anybody once we all believe in democracy, no be abekana ye to aba ya ne betena how near catcher said democracy is expensive. Once it is expensive, we should be ready to pay about that. Sometimes me the MPP. Not me busami who this double position by the MPP. Sa okay sal for say yet me to aba. Emma a whole constituency our voter region could not have a representation for 4 years and nothing happened. So na we be see. Me say, me see to be himself. It's going to be peaceful. There will not be a single blood that will be shed, and anybody will feel say one no dear sebi you wabro minus so one no kasane boso should dare and go and try to disrupt peaceful elections or a rerun, and definitely the person will find himself or herself at the wrong course of the law. It me the American say uye babunu na wutiemia mu amadi kan wa ablepanof no. It is in the right direction. Very soon we'll all join them.
Okay.
And there will be a rerun of those constituencies. The best the MPP can do is to boycott. And we care not about that. And not a single, me say, hear me, not a single blood will be shed.
We understand, so I do go to confirm Omo General Secretary in Sema can say a dangerous precedent for democracy. No?
A dangerous precedent. No, person catch him say dangerous precedent ben ye. Say nipa 8 na yeku omo attachment no dangerous precedent ben. Na Burkina Faso ku ye tu obi uhun say a single person was killed. Now here you hold democratic elections with 8 people dying, not party member be now after yet a dangerous precedent ben na say uber appoint you party apparatchiks. But there be a makase 2024 election no a guide me who say elections are won at the polling station. Koye wadwuma yi uye wadwuma yi irrespective of obia or your helm of affairs our commission hono. If you are able to work with anti-year quarry runway no kano ye koye ye adwuma yi baby anko ye nyina no ye mo sabio amamu papa his excellency John Dramani Mahama ebdi wo mu behwe no so asa to no boom amiaji ablekuma seat no abekan ho.
Okay.
Just recently yenim say akwetia the MP the declaration there nankopon onfa ne currency yenim say honso umpo there will be what a by election.
Sure,
a whole nyina we need to prepare our grounds and go and consolidate those seats. Now yenya a clear majority for the first time in the history of Ghana. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Threats in there. Please ignore it because okanwaha asan.
I see. All right. Better say. I've met my mom. I'm please bear 2 minutes. Binanka. Ube so tisini yonkwechi ani ahwe na. Reactions on more battles for
minia michi na kakakra enna me woni mi hia na me ni di nkomo a hwe me choice of words ye pa so one hwe me choice of years me choice of words ye said the messi makamasem and semono said the asem po kasa said yi no so when tin ya obe rant it said the menu rant yi so the obubom sai enkomo be na me die ma kire wo mu se ablekuma electoral commission nan kasa ekokokoje police training center see ekoye coalition ewo Isuf Ganu wanti Ghana with me challenge me say ye co create a whole as coalition center nanke coalition ebe koso ho a ningina e free easy no ni initiative and the mass ade na ebae wanti me dispute sa fact no again my no stand any commission stand all this while. And they say, "On why crado? Ye ma omo police. A on babo omo buying. No omo coalition. For over 7 months, I the two abino. This has been the position of the electoral commissioner. So when we come here and we are doing analysis, don't think that nipa no omo wabonteno shouting in the interested in. They are interested in the logic and the sequence of the argument. And I make a choice say, so what you are kwada wadi mfiensia san komo ya media you obedi ho dance here. enti usa ko chima asem no say afedie yen san ko fom biom na wo san ko running 19 polling station ehwe aso nyansanim ento asomo. This is the crux of the conversation. What you say now? Anna make us say said ye NPDC for the tax because some normally a man for more better eco polling a collection center. You need to know one thing collation and quality resource. No, me work at them. Yes, you don't need to be unquality. And I make just what I say. Says suban way say etwaso me dia ko 2024 sa ade way say yan hwe year 2024 election 2028 election e be bloody. This is my sequence of argument. This is my sequence of presentation. You can't be throwing things anyhow whilst I'm here and be twisting the facts. And who is saying say Sam komoya medie enye logical sequence. Yes, enipa wu watachimai during elections. Year 2 abaye 2024 abaye 2 ye. Emranti anasena omukoku omo ewo AGC site on. Omo saying nipa saying. Obwasi dia 11 anasa that's it. They were more than 7. Ye conceded defeat amamo even before say EC ever be announced.
Then related to battle, no?
Me see, killings are even not involving elections. Ya consider aba amamu. Mona modia afedie mo bawura ayi avazai. AGC say hono so mo kwamwa kwakotu. Because obia promises ba be mo akodi gala ewo. Eni person ye bom tu ku omo. And the year John Dramani Mahama. Ono aso na tiso so odo mu ankasa ameke ni ba investigation akwakokosie. Hypocrisy. Nyachum. Adien Sam Ranche na ye bom to our ages one ye be 11 or 12 or something. Check the numbers for me.
Yeah, me can't exact number ni but I remember.
Yes. Under your own regime.
12 right?
Killed. Cold blood. Investigation ben why? E dey na dey beta bontin. O me aso nkwa didi. Na na de ne ya dawson. What you say? Me say. Jemensa onyemi nuaba. Boss Masari onyemi yonko. Apia hine o senso apia je. Onyemi wo fa ase no. What you say?
Sure.
But consistently, the American say obia o tisubia oyi electoral commissioner no. Say nipa no ne penso. Electoral commissioner no and will declare opposition as winner. Enti me wo yi James Afri ho na wo ba be yi fofra minim se fofro no ba be declare me winner. Yes. O friend is saying yewura Kojo Afarijan. When I catch you say who ready or friend is saying making Rollins Professor Kwamina Ahoy, the local governance expert, no. Kwan ben no mfa so a omkofa Kojo Afarijan. It because why a center left. Woni more political ideology and philosophy echo. And known in Chromais for years. I no go no na mo de go. Hwan na akofa ne tanfa be electoral commissioner o man mu da. Emra position a vacant ye fail when akofa bi da e wo man mu ha. Afarijan na declare papa Kofo winner. Me bu akatem se mboa.
Ya we confirm is obi ade obi appointing bia. You just had but obi ade no but the ordinary bia so e yo ni hunipa.
Ah just ananka. When echo of friend is saying inshira obesua ni busuye ni. When echo inshira was me dem ko hira me busuye ni. Ade yan kan okra ni enya free. Enti ma me Charlotte say wo ba na yewura John Dramani Mahama edene baye no. Obi anim say wo yan NDC ni. And now say what tilted was one more center left of friend is saying political persuasion. Hey, one declared Dan Kwakufu the winner. What you say? TJ Mensa declare Yera John Dramani Mahama winner. No more some pay J Mensa. Me how on saying. And you Juma or yen say no home Kobasam Yeka. If you say Yera John Mahama Ekofa Lordina Mahama Ebebe electoral commissioner na MPP Kwako winning election 2028. She can't change it. What is this? No. Ekomana yedi no. E da playing. Entimedia bitie kra no eye me de munyi no mane nko onponte modie mra efisa modie na wo ba no no na e ba be declare Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the winner for 2028 elections.
All right, I see. But I say madam is a quick one after yen fan the next one so because other discussions
KANU say we a party in power na wait me the coalition akọ when I will see you say we the akọ police.
No, I say easy for a request.
Say, Fanko. No, by that time we weren't in power. They are in your power.
Exactly.
We did American good. Yeah. Now, when you that power, your power, no. Oh, you said you
handing over back. Ah, okay. Police station, you want to hand you over already okay.
Good. Say handing over. Ah, okay. Say okay. I was just reading a story here. Omo members no like omo their core members I can say you matter what omeko for the rerun KANU it solves the issue though any say the MPP shouldn't omo leadership no in some omo KANU omo say you matter what but me they make can say you matter the decision any you know Nanado was voice assertive confidence I fake meaning so OTEC make an answer say Nanado kasa na say kwamba media dia the way we see kasa no utimi kasa we dey sabi o sani we see kasa ide ya the amamwo no manwa and the MPP you good in that style of communication but the me man be kan wa han say wo fi say ni esi wo hono no when yours is to call on the security agency because already other stories are on say run she said the acquire jachi kwesi hodom there no uwie mu enye yi say ohun konfo ye de omo be ye pulling agents say ohun MPs and be ye pulling agent MP over what the policy ni neighbor eti die na musuro what do you fear prepare and come and test another dose of defeat.
Is it the Mkomono Asisapa? No, because enka last year the MPP came. And this in the can the
MPP can. I don't know what I want to say. Definitely.
I remember say that question there okay crown. I remember say before election and this for sunza kopim se mudidi hunkunim.
God.
See yes, I'm bekoi. NDC for no more bemunoze.
Let's set the record straight. Say the appointment of Charlotte OSEI was the fact. Say na your friend say Afarijan. Edini Jumadia ede. Abaye. It was coincidental with John Dramani Mahame's reign. And yet to say Obinejino.
Okay.
That is a fact that we need to establish. 2. Why the Charlotte OSEI the any day? Utimu say wa communicating wa madwene wa ha. So once you are appointed by a particular government, it means one hour affirms affairs. So on one can say to say the truth, you own allegiance to your appointees.
One can say. I was going to say. Also been told in Shanbuze for one. No, but like no, but in the right context.
One with the MPP's mindset. And see, Ukrasa mindset where ya. Nase will be appointed by ya, and yes, I was appointed by ya. Say, Nasa Amreno, Afarijan in a penasem. Were appointed by ye because na Afarijan in the Jumadia day. Abewie ye. Ubabe Pamo Saloto say on these frivolous excuses. Sa CDD for ya woke obia beka na dwene o ka say sabio yenti obi aban o pamo no ana the air time wo mu kra ne say the EC that is supposed to look neutral no you decided to appoint your party stalwarts. Sir, the American Peter appear any day. Me or appointing a call on me. Real who ya me say this is a professor or info computer or mathematics. Sir, abani de mobeto. Mobile transfer na me boa. Some more transfer manaba National Coalition Center. Ye dane no ho a. Ne se sa Peter yi na ti computer ho a. Eti wa sabio se eba obema na ko as it is ana. But me de mi kan nyina ne se. Whether wo mu po. Wo mu po. Just like it happened in the previous. Easy. Say there. Yejitum say omo ye independent minded omo na appointed omo enye ye na kan o asem na ye kan ye nka say easy say wo kwakoye rerun of the 19 day
polling stations
and she say amenu wo kase uko social media our guys are on the ground. We just need to go and consolidate the 19 polling stations to make sure say we set a precedent in parliament here. Okay. It's as simple as that.
That's it.
And a bloody beyond top. As Obi can say, our background. Yes, we wouldn't. We came from a revolutionary background, and that is not bad. You know, sometimes Obi to me can to say it is bad. It is not bad to come from a revolutionary background. And so what say ye jina ye nanso peme. Sunny ye see ball about 2024. Ye free ye ni o. A chronua na ECS or be born tinchinanchi. Adiama MPP for yampene.
All right, Malam Isa Medasi Bible. Malam Isa Gani, Kasadima DNDC. One ora Ishak Che Brobe Kasadima NPP na Newe. Eno Moshia. Papa lecture them the idea. They were kakwem no because you see traffic no maybe one in and honest mate. But my for the fearsome 3 Hepa plus no Emma will be our timenka and you may say a dread yaba say Emma well-being no anti metabolic disorders are who say stroke by your diabetes by your hypertension and yaya who do start dear beje hunam duana boss no dear and yenye Hepa plus pavini plasmos in feature me say enrom yenzen yen twan nyare nyanom da bi yenum de bia de boy ho ban se ne be yare ne mum entumi mma enti adaro ma otime nka na nwumre ya pebinom malaria typhoid any body pains obi ahonam na tinka kodi akire low libido ho asem na meken sexual weakness and infections are do nyina be a thing of the past sanze Hepa plus pavi and plasmos ebe hye honam duane mu kenam wa hoden soronko na honam na atumi afight etia yare ahodo yi nyina enti de bia ho den aduane na besa eti a ubedi time so say wo da wo to ho ana wo da ade cha no pa sorry a ho den enu achi so ne ho kani so hia so ahoden wo ho san say honam no function yie pa ti misraw ko herbal shop any pharmacy bm na ko pebi tonom na fei enuma enye kama Dr. Eben enadi nroi ba any telephone number is 0542 778572 0542 778572 and a 0542 807 907 yanko edum eho and a Latus Enterprise ewo Latus for dwumadi omudie nyina ne se o se ubesi ufie organa ha nemom obetenam se de otia brochire pepe pesanze nyema hodo ma fie ya nika efie ya kama efie koyie na afi efie ho no wani eka na afi bibia konkan de ma no eno no motonton no abetobi ubewura man for washrooms sometimes they are not air ferry but yana ne kind thing man for washroom say basa Latus for say PVC pipes bend any fittings now pa or more and a tonton papa Turkish doors say kronfo so say kronfo bokro no ache den ana no kronfo ba kwa watching social media no so also wasachira o mokro no bi na mzemu ya tiabre nemum say what Turkish doors are kronfo ntimi ngongrem ontimi muani da bi kotobi o Latus for so ye o pe paint in the twu dan ho papa chandelier lighter ye de sense demo emma ho ye nika wall lighter hodo electrical cables papa one two papa ni bi amfri latus wona koto yanum de bia wan hwe ja akwa koto ofie manasa akwa kofa ka foforo aba kitchen sinks any taps ahodo open tiles ahodo beto dem ofie ho wo ba bia na bebia kama WCs ahodo papa ID fra brochira ba normal bath boots and a pumping machine is it me say Ghana water for so bia compete o mo ni fie utu nsuo ni bia no nzampa enyo mo nkwa na betuma ma nsuo ma na yie na omodum tam mo pe no ma so no tam mo pe enti ukoto pumping machine bi wo ho no mo a wa pumping nsuo gu tank mo a chese de bia na uye save ofie a wo nsuo na bathroom edware ho ne ma no bibi say telephone showers complete shower sets bathtubs jacuzzi basins ahodo na face shower glass corner bath any panel toilet roll holders and afi water closet ahodo nyina no omotuntum bi ope ahwehwe a de besen wodwaye ho washroom ho na afi hoye nika and a water heater ne nyima ahodo ahodo yisu no ho nyina no a dum Latus Enterprise ono maso ye na behu ye wodi wani a che asida house kwantimpo no so ho a no wonmo ewo hono a street no so ho a na behu Latus Enterprise e ba cho fresi 0242 616585 0242 616585 Latus for ebejo so and have a perfect series books ama school call ayenika proprietor for the proprietors for nyina no muntie ye they say perfect series for say en kan tete books a brofo ni bi anwe ne seni ade amanfo betonton ma nkwada na ebi entumi antwa no me ba cho yantwe ehunfiri hu na afi yento perfect series books esanze na nya abotra tro ye proofreading na wodo akoso make sure say brofo ni mu da ho no ade e wosoro pa na tinie your books every nursery copy JHS into ubano so nursery 1 a copy JHS a book bia be here textbook bia be here biano perfect series for true bia bebo ye pa na English language then I'll pair from basic 1 to JHS 3 our world our people and also free KG1 copy basic 6 you will be ho history of Ghana and RME computing creative arts science maths numeracy ade man kwada KG1 nursery 1 for ni ade language and literacy creative arts phonics computing coloring and writing for preschool just books no de esum ho bebre a just oba o mano o making kan Philippa JHS for muntie ni ye English language social studies science remote RME no religious and moral education your own books or computer and career technology ni nyina ho books wo ho and afi proprietor for any proprietors o mun santim yi o person almost set standard mock exams questions emamu a o se mun fa contract ni mra say terminal exams end of term exams na person almost set emamu a and mid term exams a mumra aputuoja station one chen we aputuoja station wa ultra station hona be 5-10 meters just no drew perfect series for no almost ye mo am one crimes mun tin ye your dance man first stop and afi so obetumi akọ leading bookshops across Ghana have a bia no nya copies na wo dey come man asua na bibia aye kama nti awofo mu man kai bo hu hia mu yie pa na muntu ana montoto books abebo ma no etumi asua de no ma ben o ho perfect series or your world's future is secured from all 0243 299 938 0243 299 938 and 0540 755 465 yanko Vema Plus for the Nroma Kumako and 9 aba na sanroi a boy juma pa muntie ni ye a drobia so ni juma dia edi ma honam no tie ni ye dedi kan prostavite capsules wo odwunso mu ha obi ana odwunso no e ba bebre odwunso bi on ma ye nan so no pa no odwunso be 8 times 10 times 11 times amanfo odwunso pa obi su wo hono mo a owo problem kakra ni se dwunso kan no wan kan no ho enu be so odwunso no a wan hwe ba dwunso gu no ho eno wadura ni prostavite capsules obi su de dwunso no de ne pa ba ka se ebeba otimi chima gina fa ko abe 10 to 15 minutes na ma misrew per prostavite capsules ena ye mema no yeta experience we minim ze ma no so nya bia obi won ma dwunso wi atobon se o sideways no be bia afọ dwunso no bia afi na bi tene aba wie na wakɔ akɔtena ɔbaa bi dwene wɔn afei na dwonso no bi ɛne na nam nan ho ne adeɛ mesrɛ wo pɛ prostavite capsules wobɛdwonso adwonso bibia ɛwɔ sɛ ba abɔnten biara ɛna afei tie ne yie pampan bi wɔ dwonso no akyi anaasɛ sɛbi wote yaw after sɛ wadwonso awie yɛ na ɛha adwen prostavite capsules ɛbɛsɔ ano anaasɛ bɛtu saa ɔhaw nyinaa firi hɔ ama wo ɛna duru ɛtɔ so mmienu ɛyɛ X drive capsules woyɛ bɛrima bia na wahoɔdensɛm wɔ fam meka ahoɔdensɛm a obi ate aseɛ okay mame nkyerɛ mu inability to achieve erection sɛ ɔbɛrima ntumi nsɔre ɛna obi so hɔnom a asɔre awie so 3 seconds na asan adwo obi so wɔ hɔnom a ɔne ɔbɛhyia sisi ana ne ho asane no doctor ka kyerɛ sɛ hunsuo no ɛwɔ fam ama wontumi nyinsɛn ɔba a kɔpɛ X drive capsules osisi na ɛhaw a wadura no no adura ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa yɛ little capsules yɛma obi anum ka ɛwɔ no so sore throat ɛna afei amaman agye honam na bɔ so in fact ɛsa yɛ immune booster enti ɛbɛ boost immune system na ma ahoɔden soronko ɛna dinat ɛma no wɔyɛ maduro enti menstrual pains ɛne kyɛ sɛ kyima mu haw bia wode no ɛma yie ɛba dodo ɛba tɔtotɔ kyɛ sɛ ne nyinaa no wadura ne dinat capsules enti ɛyɛ prostavite X drive lito ɛna dinat yɛtontɔn herbal shop ne pharmacy biam kɔpɛ bi tɔ na afei bibia ɛnyɛ kama frɛvema plus 4 0244 370 702 0244 370 702 ne krakra bright solar power tie ne yie sɛ ɔbɛda sum mu paa in 2025 ɛkɔ yi deɛ abusuafoɔ me se no yɛ compete ECG for ne Ghana waterfoɔ nyinaa nti yɛ top pumping machines ɛde compete Ghana waterfoɔ no ne yɛ bright solar power for hɔ no mo so compete ECG for amaye onye de bia na ɛwɔ sɛ rely on ECG for ho ɛnura sɛ nipa da sum mu problem nyina ne sɛ what talk ɛyɛ power no na aba negative sɛ wo deka what to be egu meter so no na abasa wo deka na wo light na dum wo yɛ ho hwɛnya yie yɛsɛ Sundays ɔmo nya adwuma demma de nkyɛn bright solar power se bra non tonton solar panels ɛma hybrid inverters gel batteries lithium batteries solar water pumps water pumps I know ewia no bonkwa na cheap power ni bia betumi apompe kama e dia ma unhia electricity power bia DC ni AC circuit breakers na yetunton bi solar cables and afi CCTV cameras ni nyina no obenya bia to e wo bright solar power yana so ye yes I deal in solar power installations enti ebia solar na opɛ na pese be install ma wa say edwumaku ankrankra ofia na say schools ahodo nwumaku ahodo nyina no sorry munyina monto nsanfrɛ ne me solar man because you know friends electrical power no dey yana ne board in pa to 200 at 3 days na esa na face so aban institutions ahodo o say aban adwuma efo no say wuhia solar energy abra e wo fi a wo de bra o de be ma on credit basis ono be conscious no watua na kakra se na be abia betuma kama mo am operate schools hospitals farms ahodo mo be say ye CCTV e bo ho CCTV cameras abo ho se na be ya obetuma monitor wadwuma yefo ne amanfo ahodo so mo wadwem bone person mo betuma di bone ni nyina to nsafre bright solar powerful ne yemra or say avoid high electricity bills avoid power cut is a net fun pre so no dem ku fi onum se won kane akodo bedu fi na fun wo bright solar power 24/7 de bia wo light or say generate wow power na use no wa fi na bibia enye kama ewia no ebogu kwa Ghana ha bra no ntwi bi nwu afidie so na ma power e ofie se ne be ya wo so be su solar ne bi ye wo oboase in fact ye ye wo ebuakwa ebuakwa tiniye ebuakwa ne wo Ghana waterfall no on mobile after on build the ultra Ghana waterfall no ho pe na oba ye na so ye e wo ebuakwa na mo oboase bogoso konongo asante mampon kintampo techima ofenso ene san kwadu nya mo ba ene muduru ebuakwa pe muduru sofo line pe no afa ebuakwa ka ena mo amso mo brekum sunya ne goso Kenya state pamankranso takwa bibie ni nkawe to ansene sam enclave nyina so mo ba muduru ebuakwa pe munyina na mo mfrɛ 0559 500 550 0559 500 550 ena 0249 282228 na one bright solar for enso any television come on. All right, yeah, twa dwumade no so live OTEC FM so 102.9. Doc Aba, Dr. Abraham Jemfiaba. Doc, Akwaba.
Yo, me Joso.
But be able to
I'm
Doc, a lecturer or Amstead. Unfortunately, you're none for the first bite in TV. Minim.
So the time I can have man. The time I can have man.
Say you for easy soon you for easy was no be penem ko ade a.
Na come on sorry nko na nka de fa de aka.
Na ge enye de aka.
Anyway, economy. On be implement.
Okay.
Anyway,
so okay, I think we wouldn't waste time. Election 2024 any insum. For me, I am not surprised about what is happening because that is how we are building our political systems in Ghana. I have said to say issues are not higher discussed. Say MPP win here, and the story will be different. And initially, the EC came to tell us to say only 3 city penna only say issues were, and all that they needed just police form na. We don't know what happened. You say AKOTO 19
yeah.
Additional 16, and the reason is they later realized the other 16 were not certified. Question maybe some all this while you see a core parliament on several occasions on several platforms. In the EC, a barbecue so only 3. So what changed? My dream may say maybe just because it's a new government is in power, especially when maybe people are now running after almost they are incompetent, you know. Are they trying to do something to appease the ruling government? If it is so, a very bad precedent. In as much as I don't support to say be a government state institution that's supposed to be an independent institution, you know, you between necessary no. No maybe a yes no no and say no, the EC is indeed incompetent. For me, it's rather unfortunate say AKOTO this point. I don't know it's rather unfortunate say for now I think the case injunction no must injunction no. Okay, into the we don't know the way forward. Why did the EC go that tangent? Now we say here 16 pin sheets were not satisfied, and now because at the time he was trying to do something to please other people or what, this kind of inconsistency am I yet doubt to our so-called independent institutions in CCA is whatever the ruling will come, will we accept and you better to me some pays in a na juma yi and until no made there be a makase you best let more independence to say but modern na ye wadwuma da bia mede Kwame Nkrumah any CPP mfa to ho enne ye bo Kwame Nkrumah de mo CPP din a CPP say ewo ho eni ho no but still Nkrumah de bo ne din and until you as an individual baby de kwa kwat na bia make sure say why ye adwuma aye adwuma na sa wo kwa
but sorry safo no ya na because ya na politicians ya na appoint you omunti ya na mu like to me be almost so mu control I mean behind the scenes no ya na sa controls no ehun kakra say me koye we ye nyimi free on this animal
and there sir and nobody will argue against say because it says our political obi na appointee wonti no but your mouth powers say so be kwampo na appointee we are an independent institution.
Okay.
Adwuma ye the head of the institution then aban no teso no influence but yentin say panyin no teso no do the bidding of the ruling government and unto once obi kwa na appoint to na wo constitution right about ho ban say we are an independent person but more than na yes adwuma ne sa eba ye ya so whether you want to appease whatever no say na ho aka adwemu MPP beko NDC beba these two parties, whoever you want to appease, why don't you remain independent now when you may say, way? I must ask me at here and can't see. I say, Jane, you saw no so crown crocodile because you see an NDC for MPP for crown super well for no. And to say, I need see a two abandon, na MPP crow we near Jane on Bepamono. If I've remained independent and can the public no crown po. Be a bema support. Sure. But see, nobody seems to try the easy. I don't know yet to asere.
sɛ wokɔtena akonnwa bi a ɛyɛ independent seat so a it doesn't matter say ampa constitution no ama president bi hu kwan say omo wudin na yen confirm enya si wiye pe you are an independent person ye adwuma na obi hu say we independent asam ba Ghana for a yeto abama president no better which is amami ye hu fum so bia na so onye esi mesenya nkoye sa na say as we don't trust in human economy. It's not unfortunate. Mami on one pass, mama no. So that is not my case.
I see.
But for me, I think he's not being fair. He has not done what is expected of him as far as Nejuma is concerned.
I see. But with the transfer straight away with the 24-hour economy launch, the course. So
okay.
And
okay. Yeah, 24-hour economy. The truth.
Comfortable with the policy.
And the truth of the matter about 24-hour economy, if you look at the 8 pillars, grow 24, build 24, this 8, connect 24, sir 8 in the truth of Nukra Wumpane say, what is so new about this? What is so new about these 8 pillars? Obi a Western economics level 100 crab culture will say, or maybe if you are talking about economic development, you near the ebedi, ye industrialization. Stand your mind, Obi say no one ever more minor quantity. Where they don't need any rocket scientist to tell you, say, so mine mu produce mu industrialization and premise and your man and the development. But Nini na kwa kosi say, how do we do it? Political will no ewa hefa. Dia yeti ha kan nyina so obi anu ho sese Ghana ye aeroplane anka enya ne de obi anu ho sese Ghana ye industries be 1000 anka ompe and from Kwame Nkrumah abreso be sin ne wo hwe government bi a waba bi a ne plan the policy bi a wom even before independence. If you look at all the ordinances that we had, we be hwe na vocational ewom, technical ewom, and nyina industrialization ewom, agriculture eka nto bi anim sese anyoma we any oman nyina so enu nti ne nya one district one factory ni nyina kwesi industrialization ya nti government bia ni ha onim say ye produce dia ye bedi na ye industrialization ye internet ye papa ni akwan ye papa the development ba ni nyina ne say where is the political will? Now I like the point he said the president they are not going to extend the working time because for me I felt it wasn't possible because if you say it's a grow 24 hours. Were they suggesting say as at 12 p.m. and ajo no be do aduane they know it is not possible.
Growth 24 not growth 24.
Growth
24
not grow.
And
you grow 24.
A growth 24.
Na connect in so ye den.
Connect
because the yen you who can
has to do with infrastructure.
Matthias here we see growth 24. So the growth the na a building so ye den.
Building also is also
no matter the work because the yen you can ye we are growing 24, we are building 24, we are connecting 24 into
funding 24 into aspiring 24
into minimum center say
we make 24 and we build 24
good into say we can grow for growth for it is not what the president said you want now we be a can growth is different from grow. Yes. Inti no minim say bia won na won my new there but the nyina yenim say we are growing 24 grow.
Okay.
And it also says about agriculture. And I've said it is not possible for us to grow 24. The minimum say betumi and say we can grow all year round.
Okay.
But say you grow at every hour 24 hours you grow ne there. It is not feasible. It's the reason the government, the president says we are not extending the working hours. But kakra na ye no 8 hours na ye nyina yenim say ye no. Akade bia ye de ka ho ye betumi aye ama na ye no ene na ye hwe. But na make us say where is the political will? Minim say bia almost financiers na almost yomokra nkoko fosu no. No beka no maja ekra de na fide nkoko nketenketa ya adwuma. Sa nyoma we misu obi anim. But the political way say president and as a government to be ready say we will forgo any other thing. Ne yesi ebo say ye beye. Sisika ebekọ ho na ebekọ akodu. We sat in this country in the Bible culture and say ye dinidin aka to one the one factory who send the company no o kan sika na nsa kan so din wo book say the sika no o kan ho na oje until when we have all this thing happening and the policy need ye obi anu ha won to menye. We shouldn't forget the fact that reflection is not reflection until it is connected to action. So kwatina na meye we the sabi obi e betumi aka bi meye we na meye we ne de but say wo be ye willing say ho aka de sika e be kɔ hɔ ni nyina ne e be ye. Yes, the argument has been so light aye de be ye eni hɔ ya kwan enye. It's true ni nyina no e be ma atosin kakra but ya kwan kakra na e wɔ hɔ ye like kakra na e wɔ hɔ ina ye nyina ye tu ye ho asi hɔ ne aye ne ye a me ya sure sanka at least e be kɔ ye. For me, I don't expect to say within a year or two, 24-hour economy, a best sang Ghana totally. But at least it should lead us to, it should lead us somewhere. Nina somewhere near say you be committed. Before, say garam say again start saying so. We are told to say the a farm in Yebeko Afran Prince in a Volta region. Yes, yet Ghana Hano. Say nye garam say near say Ashanti region, Western region, and kenim and can you a prince because you say as I have you need to mean can was semunti with the nya had the name prince. Trust me, and your crop be an obey to me grow a prince. It's not all. And until then, the able to me found able to me a yamana ye say as I say and kediba ye for gam say for agia bossy. What are we doing? Say Benny assassin the back. Near to me the idea the able to me a dear. Who call Western region? Say and rubber plantation. Oh, baby, Omudua rubber. And so I was saying, rubber crana, a polythene bag, any the other shell mocrano. Ye cla, sa rubber near Banya Muya. What all that we do in Ghana, Sebe Modu. But sap rubber ne party, we import them, now ye dear machine, that's so. Meanwhile, rubber na hanefi. Also, my cousin, Ghana, we are only suffering from what we call the resource case. Bibi Ghana will be an edu here. Asasia, obi air class assay. Edi aduanu no ye wasase na de machine yese no ye wo nsuo nsunsu kom de ye too good nso ye te se ye tisika nso e kom de nti edem pa na Ghana ye wo abika se we de Ghana fo nya de nyame ya dom ye nya bi se what is so man Ghana na okom de wa na sabi ma memra from anka ba be yusu mema menyai se what asase ye fe na Ghana a sabi wo mfichire anwea kura wo ushu mu wodi gu form kura na wahwe wodi abroto wahwe be fifi na otna Ghana ha na me comedy yan na sabi impemfo mu di yanim over the years no they are not being fair to us. It is a good thing and you be yanim a enya de foforo me concern any say benya the political will say ye beye nya ye ni yie na akade bia ye betumi di adua nuano no ye nsa aka. That's the point.
Okay, Madam Iza, time no call you pan
where is the political will?
Yeah.
The political will is in the spirit of the 24-hour economy. Maybe say what must ya? Because no more one village one dam no na say enye de say ni village ni dam so ho. Ni e wo bi wo ho. But Sunday no see cano. It tells me that we read the policy ni pa. Policy ye dia call for cabinet approval. Say they ya do your implementation process. Kanu say wo pa mani ye na onya mamofo ti say MPP for. The anti America say an say Eugene Ahin former MP for Subi was one on in Paibo nyina ni say the NDC should fail as a government. And this is the opposition we are dealing with. But yes, I say, you know full report on the program. And you want specific sub-programs. And you can read, why would he? We are investor. Say 24-hour economy no. Ya chichem. Eti emun chichemu no. One kasa ukofa document na uba growth 24 hours, build 24 hours, make 24 hours, show 24 hours, connect 24 hours, fund 24 hours, aspire 24 hours, and a go 24 hours. Ufa sub documents na ninchiche munye enti kano udia ye infrastructure issues wa quickly now we connect 24. One say yes a simplified document no. Open funding opportunities for sani ni esika agric programs na wako fund 24 as simple as that but can sani esika no 24-hour economy there sani no esika political will no eniema bia sebi so down sani no esika menene ya adwene wo se anki yehu na yewura mu ne yekoye sani na usika agric me background no baby amete ewo Kenya se Ebrem news site wo obi nkofo agege plot wo do sokoraye issue mitimi kwaje wasase so medo so ama me de ne say at the end of the day no me ba be pegi enyan mienu the only resource omu hie nyina eye just enwura no a wo fi se eye enwura no eye resource ema emu ano se ne be ya ombedi ador enti ye me pay say sani yesi akano the political will no the political will lies you know now kana minisa obeka sika ya tuwa ya di babe wuram enye sika kitwa o $4 billion $4 billion na chese se sika na ya di be wuram uye babunu na utiemi a udi ani say go and grip the document na making uye wo poetry wo baby Mike who ye wefo baby. Wo per funding under the 24-hour economy. The bureaucracies no ewo formwa. Then you quickly go to a fund 24 hours to go and seek for funding opportunities for your project. It is as simple as that. Because ye nianom MPP for mene me bra pani shaketi hey chenchira yen to mame anam so we ya to mame a it is a simple issue to deal with aban bi obeka one village one dam e kire kra e be hu se dam so no kra o masi no na ensu kommom de dams na dams no mom ye de ehia nsuo na anom nya no ne de ba be 24-hour economy ora ade bi okose the government is offering a range of tax and regulatory incentives to attract businesses. Political will ya. Political will no because it lies in the 24 hours no. Mo pese mo plug on to one of the subsector of the 24 hours no. Be it a business, say a production, abai we say wo ba be ye tax incentives at the amamo. Ebo ye can say wo mo be ye production ewura na jono. Ye be mo enye normal ye normal meters bi but meters bi a that time no enkrofo adeda na ye off peak hours no the available current na nkase bi ye mfa nyahwe no wo into the production service they will plug on to 24-hour economy no ombenya some incentives relative to billing no matimia produce bebre they be ameka KANU 24-hour bia nchense and na exchange rate 1:10 as against an exchange rate of 1:17 se maybe okra container na se u duty $1,000 ya would the exchange rate na ubenya say 1,700 but then I no can say baby exchange rate in dano it tells that ordinary businessman say the same amount of enema or import no with an exchange rate of 1:10.3 10.2 11 at the black market no you will be almost be saving almost 700 million because so convert here bakuna ubetua 1.7 billion no, where you be paying around 1.2 billion. So you as a businessman will be even be saving almost about 700 million. Again, governance any 24. And if you come and you want to hook on, what me you say, me niema we ya me babe ye no say met me a ye no dudum aye bia wia aye bia na joa yes eno ye was special incentives here ye de be ma eno ne ye ka ye specialized billing meters ye de be ma those institutions oba yes
wrap up Mr.
companies that will sign up to the program will not pay import duties on manufacturing equipment. Eti e was a man crofo who say the fact that you are hooked on our 24-hour economy uba me who say ye person ye overproduction.
I see. All right.
Once a person ye overproduction, that lies in the fact say ye benya the concept of overproduction. Na ye use full production potential. You are automatically hooked on the 24-hour economy.
That's right.
And it's so simple. There be a makasa with time ye beba.
Yeah.
We about the first 8 subsectors, and then maka connect 24, which has got to do with infrastructure issues, and fund 24, which has got to do with funding opportunities with less bureaucracies for companies, those in agri and the AKANU.
All right.
It's simple.
Mate, me da say, maminti Isha na rapid show.
Embenyimfo say ekura ebekum krama no.
Ena tona pampam.
Ena tona pampam. NDC 24-hour economy mobile na mo kan so ye de ahye fridge mo a nka be boa mo if you say 24-hour economy na na de mo bako e kro
atoma pampam e de say tuo
e kro eto okramaya pampam a ye no ena di okramaya no ekowu mu no ye share several times me nia okasa it doesn't matter some MPP ni me praise no but to say enwumre ya me ne tie omo ma na dwuma pa said the minions ye very efficient, effective, eloquent. Na ye the 24-hour economy abetu nenim na minu bre. There you unchebuni there. You want me ya na ya no. Kanu. Ese se Ghana mabu na omu tie nyina hu se NDC escam wo for their votes.
Really?
Yes. Na enkora no so document no omo fa bi omo kenkan o. Omo de omo kokoto aba no omo say omo trauma NDC. Na NDC ba adwuma ye ne sei no. Ye be fa ni pamiensa. Na shift no so ayemiensa. Into omo the formula bi buy. Excuse me. Omo say 133. Excuse me. Adwuma ba ko enipa miensa shift miensa.
Yes, okay.
What did you?
Yeah.
Enkomo you. Mr. Me feru be brave.
The sound of far away cry and that's all distracting me. The sound of far away.
It must come on Guadano. And people went to the polls and voted for you because Moba Immigration Service you been running it 24 hours. If you be kwanopa 8 hours. Omo ponwa if you be kwawia 8 hours. Na najo nebi so akọ. Passport office the same thing. DVLA the same thing. Police the same thing. Military the same thing. Fire service the same thing. That is and I said that was to there no. O ton the man Bruno. Yenti me say omo scam woman say afedi omo say private sector led. Nya ba adwuma. Eye ankran nwuma no a na omo ye no kra no ensanya compulsory enya nhye. And this out one say officers say call under 24-hour economy.
Say based on incentives from their bata.
Now I register. I'm coming there. A complete scam. A scam of the 21st century. Number two. say yen wa hai yen hwe say Auntie Mary ana Auntie Aisha ne wache obetono 24 hours. If it's a foreign minister okuja to ablakwa was he on the 24 hour ba ani government spokesperson friend say
Vuzukwachi
ye beton wache 24/7 set demand wo ho send demand in ho 24 hours na afe yasan ye nyata ne nyata no ye de enam begu helicopter ena ye de afidi enjata no bizarre policy at the time we are all campaigning and bizarre policy at the time of implementation. Electricity or buy what you say. What the bosu means ya pe. Yewra ase dun ketiaka say yewra ase dun ketiaka say welders. Enso be run 3 shifts. Ebi beba anopa, ebi akwawia, ebi akwanwumre. Se untimi nya ne saa, na se wo pese wo take advantage of cheaper electricity a na akwaya adwuma najo. Kani enyina so. Se ya anopa, se ya wia, se ya nwumre, eye dum na sobia abetare to. Na uyi se enkania na ebi ni ho a ne bo enso so odi busu minsie watum over 17%, 17.2%. 17.2% and what they are to electricity and here was you get one scam more Ghana for na. And there will be further increases. What can say? Because still no energy sector efficiencies no enya dia ayeding you know then water and so you know about 4.02%. Hey, Ghana for muheni you. If we say MPP manifesto, a project is a year power no in 4 years no, as I say a bonum won't form by 50%. Formula nene saying formula nene say ye be investing more into solar energy, drive down the energy mix and ultimately bring the or further say cost of electricity down. And no sir, Anna womo edi ebeji to me. Then he was talking about tax incentives. Oh really? Me buy me who's tax incentive ya? Nyabotre empanim force si ebesu so anke shawma. So wu na se wayi ebeba so ahwere yare da hom. NDC buy ye tax number 1 wadiaba ateki effect. 15% VAT on non-life insurance. Affecting personal accident insurance, affecting fire insurance, affecting marine insurance, affecting travel insurance, affecting burglary insurance, affecting property insurance. Cumulatively 21.9%. Oh, obi edin niamanam see so and the airban will be insure. A 21.9%, almost 22%. Oh, Ubuzam, what is wrong with that? Say, me no say 5% excise duty on locally manufactured plastics. I shoot to prices by 7%. Say, me no say. Say, me no say under 24-hour economy. You best use one cash or my that's why you have a ban so I am here. 3% growth and sustainability levy on mining. Already minus ne come. Said you know almost to ye pencil near to gold no and near the more 12,000 no. Mo gold board the buy no more 8,000. On top of that, a 3% sustainability levy. And I'm once I did at time pampem.
Okay.
And you 24-hour economy no any mining sector no. Say see Ankasan already kaput. 1% increase in special import levy. But what you say? And so on and so forth. A demand driven policy and now say who na wako produce just like that. All right. But the issue is very simple. The issue is very simple. And the issue is that the NDC came on the back of lies. How do you stimulate demand in the economy in such a way that 24-hour economy can even be possible?
Okay.
You know, and the tickets you are doing, yeah, catch on man for the summer and no man for no and TA. Say government are binding muzzle, no, and or they be stimulating side demand, no, through a policy called Buy Ghana First.
All right, for and Dwabrem Jumedi no, aha.
What is here? Nanka adia bia ye yen wo man mu ha sei se aban ebehia bia uto Ghana die ni Ghana ni ne die no ansa na anso a wakwa abonten.
All right, so
more musika.
That's it.
And the more you buy, the more no kasa ebe injecting more resources into production.
Fantastic. That's Bebre Isaac. Isaac Chebro be Tescom patron or KST Kumasi Technical University Obakasama the NPP ne. A while ago to Malam Isa Yusuf Isa Gani nka okasa the NDC na fe. Dr. Abraham Jemfi a lecturer or Amstead. The bedo munyina sin nepa for my appearance or Dwabrem. Mse some other times we say she but yeah ko birthday wa kumida fe fan sorry so. We Sarah Amwakon OTEC chronomene wa woda obi dia base and we show a happy birthday man. It is Sarah Nyankopon enshira bebre. Sarah nso na we yensaya badakwet wisdom mnewa woda tapas hona wo class 1 newa woda happy birthday big man nyamishira pa. And our face so Prince Obrimpong of Ghana Police Service officer newa woda nyamishira bebre ma happy birthday. And Nana Labito of DVLA and our owner of Labito Pub our Kodie Akro from wife Ohenere Mrs. Lydia the Abasi and we show happy birthday man nyamishira bebre. Now we Detective Inspector Alfred Washington of the Police Intelligence Department Kumasi and detective Awoda Inspector and they say wa Bobra Police adwuma mi pa officer Nyankopon Shabi happy birthday.